Boom, baby. We are live. Welcome to Interview with Man, episode 739, where we are rocking and rolling. How's everybody doing today? Good morning from Tokyo. I'm a little late today. I know I am because I told the guys in the Intergame July support group they wanted to do a Monday webinar and took a little bit of time for people to wake up and kind of get on board. We had a nice little pretty decent sized group chat. I don't know how many people were on that webinar, 20, 25 or so. We'll probably be doing more. Actually, no, probably. We are absolutely doing more. Probably going to do some, cold approach breakdowns and like just general information regarding that, because that's directly connected to inner game. I don't know if a lot of you guys realize that, but your ability to do cold approach is 100% correct, connected to your inner game. So before we get going, don't forget August 1st, we are rocking and rolling with Masculine Empowerment Network.
Hey guys, what's up?
If you will take a look at the screen right here, we're going to show you something coming up on this August 1st.
Hey guys, what's up? It's me, MLD, and I'm back today with a special message for you. But before I get going, I just want to ask you one quick question. Are you ready for a massive change in your life? Right now, looking at the state of the world, I'm happy to say that we are making progress. I believe that we are winning the culture war, and I do believe that there are greener pastures ahead, despite all of the propaganda that is designed to make you feel disenfranchised and, quite frankly, black-pilled. The elites and the people who are controlling the world are absolutely losing ground to men like us who desire quality life, to be free, and to have choice in our dating, relationships, financial success, and so much more. And I want to make the opportunity available for you to get your piece of the pie. And that's why I'm here to talk to you once again about the Masculine Empowerment Network. Starting on August 1st, we are beginning enrollment for the 2024 calendar year. And this is my personal community that is dedicated to elevating your life in 4 aspects that I believe are the most important for men: money, muscles, game, and frame. This network has been operational since 2019, and our members have exceeded over 10,000 men across the globe. And we are only growing stronger and better every single year. As you know, I recently took a little bit of a break from YouTube, but I was offline training my elite group of members in my community. And I'm back now with a refined approach, re-energized and ready to attack and help give you the life that you want. The Masculine Empowerment Network is a 3-part program. And I'm happy to say this time I'm going to be introducing my first ever total dating mastery hybrid course, which is a culmination of all of my previous courses, including body language mastery, SALT, the dark pass, and pandemic pickup. This course is engineered to help you master text message game, online dating apps, cold approach, vetting a woman, helping put her on your rotation, or vetting her to be your girlfriend and or wife. This is a gigantic value that I've been putting together for the longest time, and I'm putting the best pieces from all my courses in this hybrid course that is aimed to make you walk away from all of your dating troubles for the rest of your life. The second part of Masculine Empowerment Network is our live webinar training. Starting on August 12th, we will be engaging in 20 webinars, which each have no time limit, which is going to be led by me and my team of men from the Masculine Empowerment Network, talking to you about the core fundamentals of money, muscles, game, and frame to help you maximize your potential as a man, so you no longer have to feel defeated, depressed, alone, unworthy, and plagued with tons of negative thoughts. These will be starting at 9 p.m. Eastern and 9 a.m. Eastern every single day, Monday to Friday, from August 12th to August 23rd. If you can't attend them live, that's okay, because they're going to be recorded and you'll be able to watch them for the rest of your life. In addition to that, after every session, we have an open Q&A panel, which allows you to directly ask your question to the leader who is speaking that day in his area of excellence, whether it's money, muscles, game, or frame. Every man will get his questions answered and no man will be left behind. In addition to that is our Masculine Empowerment Network Telegram chat. This is where you will be able to network with other high-value men around the world in order to grow your personal power as well as the other members of the group. We have had so many men from so many different walks of life. I'm talking millionaires, doctors, Navy SEALs, you name it. We have had them all through the Masculine Empowerment Network, and they are all very high-level guys that are added to the group. This is open 24 hours where you have direct access to me and all my leaders in the community to help answer your questions simply at the palm of your hands. If you have problems with your text message game, send a text message screenshot. We'll look at it and we'll tell you what to do. If you want to look good for your next photo shoot, send us the outfits. Try them on. We'll tell you if you look good. We'll tell you if you look bad. Are you feeling down, depressed, feeling worthless, feeling like you have just endless anxiety? Talk to us. We'll get you through it. That's what we've been doing since 2019, and we're only getting better as the years go on. It's a group of positive men that are all unified under one cause, and that is getting better at our lives and maximizing our approach to self-improvement. This will be available immediately as well. So as soon as you sign up, you're going to have a link, click on that, and you're in there. The third part of the Masculine Empowerment Network is our Masculine Empowerment Network database. Since 2019, we have recorded every single webinar we have ever done with all the big names across the masculine self-improvement space. And if you miss a webinar, it's okay, because it's going to be put on that database. And in addition to that, you're going to have access to 4 complete years of training to catch you up and really have your own personal positive feed of masculine self-development, where you can watch and see other men just like you on their masculine journey of self-improvement to help you feel like you're not alone and to answer all of your questions directly. With those 3 parts, that is what we are putting together with the Masculine Empowerment Network. However, I do have a bonus for you. For the first time ever, I am proud to announce that if you sign up for the Masculine Empowerment Network, you will be allowed to attend the Hawaii Masculine Empowerment Network Retreat. This will be only available to men who have joined the community, and we are going to be having a self-development live live-in training seminar in Honolulu, Hawaii, and it's going to be so amazing. As you know, we just did so many live events in Tokyo, Manila, and Orlando, Florida, and I really, truly believe that the power of us coming together and uniting and networking and learning and growing together is the most powerful asset you can ever have in the entire world. Join us, join our brotherhood, and know that we will not judge you, we will not put you down. We are all coming together to lift each other up and ascend to new heights as we march forward into what I believe to be a very, very bright future. And that leads me to my final point. For the first time ever in the history of the Masculine Empowerment Network, we are now adding a recruitment bonus where I will be paying you cash for bringing somebody who has never signed up to the Masculine Empowerment Network before. That's right. If you bring somebody to sign up for the Masculine Empowerment Network, I will pay you 50% of their sign-up fee after we complete the webinars and we get everybody on board, because I truly believe that this is now the time to reach out to the brothers out there who want to help other people and reward you for doing the right thing, for growing the network and continuing to win with me in the culture war. So don't forget, on August 1st, we are starting enrollment, and enrollment is only available for 5 days because we have to start the training on August 12th. So if that's something you're interested in, you can scan the QR code on the screen right now, or go to masculineempowermentnetwork.com and get on the waiting list, because enrollment will be done through email starting August 1st. I look forward to hanging out with you in the sun in Hawaii, teaching you in those webinars, and helping you in the Telegram chat, and so much more. Till then, I'll see you next time.
Yeah, buddy. Going live August 1st. So if you're not on the waiting list, scan the QR code. It's right there on the screen. Take a screenshot, send it to your family. Do what you got to do. We're excited to have it going down in 22 days. 22 days. The timeline is pretty clear. So we're shooting for 22 days till the August 1st launch. And then right now, we're actually onboarding people for the Bangkok trip. That is August 26th. For the Passport Pro. So what we're going to do today is we're going to review the documentary. I don't know if you guys have seen this documentary. This documentary is fire. Mighty Zane asked a question too, and he says, hi, MLD. Who are going to be the speakers at MED? We're going to be putting together a schedule really soon. There's going to be a graphic that we're going to be putting out. Shout out to Aaron on Instagram. He says, when are you going to come on Fresh and Fit again? I was just there like a month ago. A month ago? Was it May? Where was I? Yeah, it was like May-ish. May. Yeah. God, time flies, man. So this will come out. This will come out. Shout out to everybody. You guys blowing me away here. 41 people so far on the waiting list. The goal is 200 people. So get on the waiting list now. And like I said, I've been doing a lot of free Q&As, free, dating advice, career advice, diet, fitness, everything in the Inner Game July Telegram chat below. It's totally free. Just come in there. We were going to break 200, right? I'll tell you something funny. So I told Billy and Barry, I said, all right, guys, like if people don't verify their identity, we got to have a problem. And these guys just went on a tear and they kicked out like 30 people because these guys wouldn't verify your identity. So you do have to verify your identity if you're going to join, just because we want to keep it an all-man group. It's pretty funny. Women have been trying to get into this group. We've probably thrown out like 2 or 3. Mostly my fault, but oh man, social media stalkers or something else. However, we're back at, I think we're now at 170. How many people are in there? We are at 178. 178. I'm gonna shoot a chat message to you. I'm gonna say, what up, animals? I love these guys in this group. It's always good to connect with everybody. It's always good to just see other guys on the same journey as you and know you're like, okay, I'm not crazy and I'm not alone in this journey. And I tell you, when you find a good ally, it's just refreshing. It's ultra refreshing. All right. So what we're going to do, we're going to cover this in depth today. Okay. Super in depth. Okay. So this is something that me and Andrew Esquire from the Legal Mindset. This is a program we have been doing now. So we did the first iteration in Tokyo, right? That was last October, because it went into Halloween. And so I ended up linking up with a guy, James. Actually, now you guys know who James is. So I ended up linking up with James from Tokyo Crypto Show, James B, right? And he was in the Passport Bro community. And then he introduced me to somebody who needed help with their digital marketing. And that guy happened to be Joel Littman. And then so I went out in January to meet them, and I got a lay of the land. And I've been to the Philippines before. I went to Cebu when I was doing the Passport Bro thing last year with David Bond. And that was just, I didn't expect, I reluctantly went to the Philippines. I was just like, God, I go to the fucking Philippines. But I had no idea how much I would like it and how developed it was. And Filipino people are just so fucking nice. They're just such friendly, nice people. They're just way happier over there. Right now, people in Tokyo are there's a little bit of misery in the air. I think because the yen is crashing. But we did the program down there in Manila. This is like an in-depth documentary. And then also, like I said, upcoming on the 26th to September 5th, we have Andrew just delivered the schedule to me. We already have 3 guys that are confirmed. So this is the Bangkok experience. So what we're going to be doing on August 26th, this is what we're doing. We're going to be taking guys to get a comprehensive health check. You can literally go to like a state-of-the-art doctor and get your whole body checked. And they give you the results. They check your blood, they check your fat levels, they get your body fat percentage, they check your bone density. I've done this. It's like it ranges anywhere from $200 to $1,000, but you get like the most comprehensive check for your entire body. Like they have testosterone clinics, like they will check everything. Bangkok night game we got coming up, dating app. That's going to be me and showing you guys how to run ads. You know, I'm an expert at this. This is the fountain of fucking endless chicks, man. If you know how to do this, like people complain about dating apps because they just really don't understand. It's pretty funny. I have had nothing but tremendous success on dating apps. Then we got Bangkok night game part 2, because when we first started you guys out, and you'll see that in the documentary, right? We throw you into the wolves immediately just to see how bad you are with chicks, because let's be honest, you guys, everybody wants to get better because you're watching, right? So that we get a good analysis of you, your fashion and stuff. And you're going to see in the documentary today the big change that these guys had in the before and after. You can tell, you know, you at home, you could just be the judge, but it's that evident, you know. Rest day, then we got group dinner, day game, seminar with Pommy Pickup, style day, that's going to be me, haircut, fashion, looks optimizing, all that jazz. So that's just the first week, okay? And then the second week here is going to be like this. So on the 31st is photo shoot day. Then we do the hot cold therapy, Thai massage, and then we go on the day trip in the AM. Okay, that is when so what we're doing. Andrew has actually organized a photo shoot with like giraffes and elephants and ostriches, like just exotic animals. Also, we're gonna possibly do a tiger. We gotta like look at the liability for that in case the tiger fucking kills you on the trip. Ryan Apollo is actually out there from Elevate Cyber, so he's going to be with us. The Muay Thai is going to be led by me, and then you know we have table game, the one-on-one analysis, in the final day here on September, and then Thursday you graduate, testimonials, get the fuck out of there, and we put you in the master chat. We have a master chat that you never get out of, because this Passport Pro program is the hardest thing to do in my kind of ecosystem. But I'm telling you, the ROI you're going to see is huge. So this documentary is 2 hours and 22 minutes long, and we are going to fucking endure, and we're going to knock this bad boy out. So sit back, get relaxed, and take a look here. Let me know if this audio is double playing real quick.
Hey guys, welcome back. We are here with the Passport Pro program in Manila, Philippines. It is 2024, and we have a gigantic, jam-packed week full of tons of activities with brand new members and some familiar faces you may have seen from our Tokyo program. This week is going to be full of...
How's the audio? Is it playing double or is it good? Let me know. Chat, you there? All I see is Nate Greenwald. He's laughing. LMAFO. Good. Okay, Roger. Good stuff. All right.
Of pickup, fighting, fashion, photo shoots, traveling, and so much more. Me and my great friend here, Andrew, are going to be showing you so much during this documentary. We're so glad you're here with us.
And this is better because we not only have increased what we're doing, but we've listened to the feedback from our students. Everybody who came with us on the Tokyo 2023 program gave us feedback on how to make this better. We examined this together to say, how can we deliver more value? So we are doubling, tripling down on some of the most pivotal parts of the program, as well as offering new experiences which we never offered before, all within the beautiful setting of Manila, Philippines, which is a brand new setting, but hopefully one that we will also return to in the future.
Mm-hmm. We are already getting tons of feedback and tons of inquiries from people who missed out on this trip, and they're asking, where's the next trip? Is it Bangkok? Is it, you know, you're going to go back to the Philippines? Are we going to Tokyo again? Is Korea on the map? Right now,
we're here. We're going to knock out this Manila program, but stay tuned because for you guys watching at home, we're going to have a great documentary for you. This is going to be way better than the Tokyo documentary and so much more. Thanks for being with us, and we're going to start right now.
I'm Ruben. I'm from Seattle, Washington, and I'm here with Passport Pro. So I like health.
My criticism of Ruben when I first met him, I said, bro, you just look like a blank default created character at the beginning of Elden Rings. I said, you know, nothing about you stands out, you know, because this is part of the programs. I have to tell these guys where their strengths and weaknesses. His strength, this guy's fucking Giga Chad. This guy is jacked and shredded, okay, like top 1% physique. Extremely strong too. But I said, you know, this haircut, you know, your bland clothing, it just, nothing pops. You know, like I said, you just look like a fucking, like an NPC almost. Like, you know, when you have a creative character, they just give you like a standard guy, like, you know, and then he's just got like some default haircut, pasty white skin and underwear on. So I told him like we needed to really, you know, get something that's going to pop a little bit with him.
And fitness. I love health and fitness. It's a passion of mine. I expect to put in a lot of hard work and learn a lot and grow as a person. Got a better fashion sense, look better, improve my...
Somebody says the Telegram link is expired. Is that true? Somebody, Billy, can you check that out? Let me know. Is the Telegram link expired? It should be. I'm going to look at my Telegram right now.
Outer appearance.
Good. Do you think you have what it takes to make these improvements with us here at the team?
Oh, 100%.
My name is Vincent Evans. I'm 51.
Shout out to Big Vince, man. Big Vince. Listen, guys, this guy, I got to tell you, behind the scenes, he was having a hard time. Not gonna lie. In Tokyo, it was a very challenging trip for him because he's been living a certain way his whole life. You know, these are his own words too. But I got to say, Vince, he has done a lot of improvement. A lot of improvement. You know, I don't know if she's in this video. Because of the night game stuff, I don't think put it in here. But yeah, no, Vince is pulling some hotties, man.
1 years old, and I'm retired from the military. I did 20 years. After the Tokyo experience, my life has changed dramatically. It's like night and day. The amount of leads that I can generate now and the quality photos that I have, it's unreal. I'm like on another level. So much abundance, and it changes your mindset. I'm just having an amazing time.
Nate Greenwald says default is good if you got a nice ass watch or something else on subtle. No, dude, listen, Nathan, sir, brother. You do not want to be shortchanging yourself in this life, okay? Dressing well absolutely gives you an edge in dating, period. There's no negotiation. There's no negotiation, okay? If you can show up rocking a nice suit or like a very well-coordinated outfit, dude, that alone makes you stand out and people want to talk to you because it's hard to do. It's hard to coordinate. It's hard to look good. It's hard to do all those things, you know, prep your clothes. But when you do it right, man, when I see a girl dressed very well, and I'm not talking like half her fucking titties out and she's wearing some like, you know, fucking one piece that's like a, you know, leotard, not that, you know, but when they dress up, kind of like, I would say like, you know, when they elegantly dress up in something like Zara, you know, extremely sexy. Extremely. You got to keep it classy though, but keep, you know, for me, that's what I like. You know, I like elegant women. I cannot date a woman that doesn't have some elegance about her. Okay. Cause you need to be seen in public with me. I'm a fucking elegant motherfucker. Okay. Don't let this crass attitude fool you. But yeah, dressing well, guys, is just, there's no ands, ifs or buts about it.
So my name is William. I'm 27 years old.
Everybody's clowning William about his outfit in the chat. That was fucking hilarious. I was making fun of him too. I was like, why are you dressed like, you know, Ace Ventura? But he likes his fashion. He likes the way to do it. He gets great results too.
based out of Seattle, Washington in the United States of America. What I do for work is I'm a software
My girl thinks Vince is very handsome. Send me a picture of her. DM me her right now. Let me see.
engineer, and I help the company build backend systems to compute financial transactions for the business. So I'm back for round 2. Learned a ton from last time. And this is, I guess, one of the reasons why I'm back is this gives me the opportunity to kind of fully test that out and kind of be a little bit more independent from the group. So planning dates, like getting here, like booking flights, Airbnb, just kind of getting my own footing. Like I have all the tools and knowledge to do that. And by having this opportunity, it's very helpful.
My name is Daniel. I'm
Dan the man. You guys saw him in the in the Orlando documentary. I just put the Telegram link in the chat. So if you guys want to click on that and join it, you can get into the Intergame July Telegram chat. Join us. We got a fucking army in there.
I'm 47 years old.
And it doesn't matter if you're from like another country. We had a guy from Nicaragua join us, and we were talking to him last night. You know, it doesn't matter if you're from like a country that you don't think is like worthy enough to hang out with the Americans. That's not true. Just come, click the link, get on in.
I'm currently residing in the Philippines in Manila, and I'm the president of a company in the U.S. So I grew up in Arizona, I have 3 kids and, single dad. I enjoy traveling and having a great time. I'd like to level up my game. I'd like to be a better leader, stronger man, figure out how to have, a better engagement with friends, family, make some friends, and overall just have a better quality of life. Been kind of centered with, family and work. So I haven't had a lot of time to really enjoy myself out in the public. So I'm looking more to just kind of come out of my shell and get to that next level of my life.
Yeah, hi, my name's Trey. I'm from...
Trey's a great guy. Trey, you know who Trey looks like? He looks like Diesel. He looks like Kevin Nash. So we were calling him Big Sexy the whole time, because he's a huge motherfucker too. He's like 6'3". He used to play football. He's a big boy. This guy's a great guy. He is a nurse in, works in like the psychiatric wards. He's an orderly. So he's like dealing with fucking crazy people. He had a bite mark from this, like he told me it was a black transgender man to woman that bit him when he was trying to hold him down in the crazy house. And he had this big circle bite mark on his bicep. It was hilarious. It's funny. He's got so many good stories. Great guy. 10 out of 10. Salt of the earth guy. I love this guy.
From St. Louis, Missouri, here in the Passport Pro program.
Hello, I'm Pami Pickup. I'm here to teach guys how to do both day game and night game in a socially acceptable way so that it doesn't get bad reputation. So I'm doing this since I was 20. I'm almost 40 now. And throughout it's been like better and better for me. Like it's been a slow ramp up, but I think since a couple of years, I reached a point where I can give back to the community.
My name is Louis Raskin. I am 33 years old, and I was based out of Miami, Florida, but now I am...
So Louis is a great guy. He is a cryptocurrency influencer, and he publicly called the top in November 2021 on TikTok, all documented. He came as a speaker, right? But also I encouraged him to kind of go through the program when he could take a break from all the girls. He was a popular item out there.
Traveling the world, and I'm able to do that because of my occupation, which is a cryptocurrency trader.
Gino says, where is the women? This is a documentary about the guys getting a total life transformation. You'll see the chicks later, but that's not the primary focus here. It's about the dudes changing their lives. A lot of these guys were coming from, divorces and, bad breakups and just kind of, in a lull here and there. A lot of guys actually getting out of divorces, I think 3 of them. But, total 180 with their life.
Trader, investor, and educator. And I have a company called Crypto Elite that teaches people how to trade and invest in the cryptocurrency intelligently without getting completely wrecked. I sort of made a name for myself when I publicly sold the top of the 2021 cycle when Bitcoin was over $60,000 while everyone else was saying that it was going to go to 100,000, and then it ended up dumping down to 15K. And now I'm really happy to share my experience in the crypto markets with everyone here, going over all of the basics plus a little bit more advanced stuff to really get everyone on board and make sure that they have everything that they need in order to invest and trade intelligently.
My name is Sydney, and age.
So this is my good friend Sydney. I like Sydney a lot. He's a good guy. He's got a good heart. So one thing about Sydney, as soon as I met him, I was like, dude, what's up with these fucking short sleeve hoodie basketball? I'm getting ready to go basketball at any moment of the day fashion you got going on here, because he was always wearing this shit. I was like, dude, you need to dress your age. You need to dress like, this looks like you just don't give a shit. If you want to, he was married for a while. I think he was married 10 years. And so, you're out of the game, you get rusty, but you should dressing well. It needs to be part of your repertoire. Like, it has to be a tool in your tool belt. If you do not dress well, it's not only about dating. Okay. You're not going to get taken seriously in your professional career. You're not going to be taken seriously in your dating life, to be honest. You're just not putting your best foot forward. Okay. And that's what you want to do, is being able to have as many advantages as possible, because it's a competitive market out there. So you want as many advantages that you can have that the average guy just doesn't have or will not work to have, because you can work to have as many advantages over people. That's why I say money, muscles, game, frame, core 4. You have just those 4 components down, you are literally top 10% of all humanity, especially if you're living in the first world and you just focus on getting your money right. Everybody can get up to 100K. It's really, it is all a matter of willpower and effort. Okay. And I'm talking about people watching stuff like this, like the average normie conforming that's out there, NPC, who just, Netflixing, Pornhubbing, and OnlyFansing their way through life. No, I'm not talking about them. But people like you watching stuff, working on self-motivation, self-improvement, easy money.
43. I'm from Austin, Texas, and I'm in cybersecurity. I was married for almost 10 years, recently divorced.
Congratulations.
So I'm freed. So it's just like more of an awakening, I would say, really to get back to myself. But aside from that, I'm just trying to learn more about myself as a man.
Tell us, what are your expectations for the Manila Passport Pro program?
I think to learn from guys who've kind of gone and experienced and know what's out there, especially internationally. Obviously, being all my life in the States, kind of, all I know is like the Western way of, especially women. And I just want to just kind of open my mind and, just learn about what else is out.
I don't know if we cover it later and he mentions it, but okay. So on the program, we expect you to pull a girl, and I know it's 10 days, but we are forcing you guys to change. Okay. And there's a time limit, and we're going to be like, okay, well, either you pass or you fail. Like we're not giving out participation trophies here. Okay. So it was the day before the last day. The only person who didn't pull was fucking Sydney here. And he was like, what am I going to do? And I was like, well, dude, we would fucking hold your hair and cry, I said, you need to fucking close. He's like, okay, I'll have 2 dates today. I was like, good, then try and close both of them, right? And I think it was like on a Saturday or a Sunday. And we had a brief meeting in the morning. Like, we went out Friday night, and then we were like all kind of hungover, whatever, on Saturday. And so like 10, 11 o'clock in the morning, we have our meeting. And then he tells me that, and I'm like, it's 12 o'clock. I'm like, all right, get the fuck out of here. Like, go, you gotta make it happen. And he fucking closed them back to back. Big W. W Sydney, for real. Because, dude, like what we teach is very hard to do. Okay. Very hard to do. But it works. It's effective. And if you could pull it off, you're the fucking man. Listen, bro, let's have a real adult conversation right here, boys. Okay. If you're a man and you say you have good game and you cannot just walk out into these streets and pick up a girl just with your words and get her phone number, you're you know, there's levels to this game, bro. And you're just not at the top if you can't do that. I'm sorry. And it is the oldest way of being able to pick up girls. Everybody's been doing cold approach since the beginning of time. Now everybody's so socially awkward and living in fear. You know, they're just like, oh, I can't do it. Oh, she's going to say this. She's going to say that. Oh, I'm going to get arrested. Like, guys. So many guys hide behind dating apps or hide behind their status or their Instagram, or they lead with money. Very few guys just lead with themselves and walk up like, hey, how's it going? Nice to meet you. I saw you over there. I want to say hello. It is the most rewarding feeling to going for what you want and getting it. And the quickest way to get a taste of that is doing cold approach. You know, I know a lot of you guys talk and say like, oh, yeah, I did 4 approaches today. I'm like, okay. I mean, it's a start, but 4 approaches is like, you know, the first 30 minutes of my day. It's nothing. It's a skill. And like I said, it's directly connected to your inner game. Because if you really, truly valued yourself and loved yourself to the highest degree, you would know that just by introducing yourself to a woman, you're automatically going to add value to her life because you are a valuable person. But a lot of people, you know what they want to do? You want to, oh, let's make a really cool Instagram. Oh, let's make really cool dating apps, which is good. You should have those as accessories. Those are, you know, secondary traits. Because if you can't even act normal on a date and close a girl, you know, all the status, a lot of guys think, oh, I just need to get rich. And then girls are going to like, yeah, you're going to get fucking fleeced. Okay. You're going to get wrecked. If you think money first, no. Okay. There's this bullshit that's said in this space. It's like, you know, men who are 18, 19, you know, they have no value. And that's just fucking retarded. Okay. Because I've been pulling chicks since I was 17. All right. I was in high school dating. And then when I was 18, I was in college, you know, Valencia Community College up there in Orlando, Florida, baby. Just one big sex party. Valencia is. Oh man. Shout out to the East Campus. Yeah. And just, you know, you just got to have swagger, and you got to know and feel that you are enough as you are. A lot of you guys think like, oh, I can do cold approach when I'm rich. I can do cold approach and get girls when I'm not fat. I can do cold approach and get girls after I get a hair transplant, when Bitcoin's at 100,000, whatever copium that you're railing is bullshit. You want to be the man? You got to fucking be the man. You got to walk it up. And listen, taking rejection on the chin is part of life. And you better get used to rejection if you want to get anything done right. Because if you try to start a business, you think everybody's just going to be like, oh, he started a business. Let's just everybody line up and give our money to this guy and let's give him no objections. No, you're going to get rejected. Business, you know, business plans get rejected. You might get rejected for a promotion. You might get rejected for a girl. You know, you might be in a relationship and she may, you know, change her feelings and break up with you. You know, rejection is a part of life, and you run from it. You know, you're just fucking pussy. I'm sorry. You gotta be a fucking man. You have to be a man. You have to be okay with rejection, like water off of a duck's back, like nothing, just like whatever, bitch, you just missed out. And when you have the abundance, bro, when you're just so knowing your value. I went on a date with a girl one time. Okay. She's a cute little fitness chick, Japanese girl. And, you know, it's like one of those figure models. So she's like, you know, this really great body. And we go have coffee, right? Coffee is scheduled for 8 o'clock. By 8:34, I am so bored out of my mind, right? But I would totally bang this girl. I was like, okay, like, it was nice meeting you. I'm going to go. I just left, right? And then I just sent a follow-up text like 10, 15 minutes later. I was like, hey, it was great meeting you. Let's hang out again sometime, whatever, come to my place. Game over, you know, in the back. You know, but I just inherently know my value. I was just, and I just did what I wanted to do. I'm so okay with myself. You have to be okay with yourself. You have to be so comfortable with who you are. Because a lot of you guys, I was coaching one of my guys in the high income alpha program, right? And this kid is jacked. He's good looking. He's super smart. He's making good money for his age. And he's on the way to making 6 figures, right? But he just constantly thinks he's a freak. He thinks he's an outsider to society and everybody else got it right and he don't. And I'm trying to tell him, I was like, dude, that's just not the case. I was like, it's quite frankly the opposite, you know, because most people don't have their shit together. Most people don't have it going on, you know? And so once he's able to be more comfortable with himself, he'll know his value. You'll be more chill in your social interactions. You'll be more chill when you deal with girls. You'll just give off this air of abundance. Like girls meet me and like they just automatically know I'm not thirsty. And that alone is sexy in itself because so many dudes are thirsty right now. The thirst is at an all-time high, okay? If I could fucking do a 10x long on male thirst in America, I would be the richest man in the world. I would fucking buy SpaceX. I would make Elon Musk work for me. I would be the richest man in human history, okay? Because that's how fucking bad it is, all right? That's how bad it is. If there's girls in the chat, I know there's a couple girls in the chat, tell me how much, you know, thirst you experience on a daily basis. I think, and that's why girls are so spoiled for attention nowadays. Because dudes just give these girls attention for anything. It's pathetic. And I could go on and on, but this is why it's so important for you to stand out. This is why it's important for you to get on an actual plan to work and make improvements in your dating life, because it is the greatest feeling in the world, bruh. Why do you guys think I'm fucking always so happy? You know, you think I'm out here just getting rejected left and right? No, but I've been working on this my whole life, man. Women love me and I love them. My life is good. And I'm trying to tell you guys, I'm giving you a piece of the pie. Listen, we're 7 minutes into this fucking thing, and I'm already going here 42 minutes. This is going to be a mega stream. Okay, so hit that like button, share it if you can, send it to one of your fucking incel friends. Tell them, hey, listen, watch this guy. He's going to break down some real games so you can stop being such a fucking... I can't say it. I gotta program beta into the thing. This is my brain right there. Sorry. Oops. Fucking freaked out. Free game. The value John provides, top tier. Hey, listen, come do it. You know what's funny? You know what I was doing before this, right? I was watching the homie, Big Brandon Carter, 1.19 million subscribers on his channel, 110 people, 120 people watching this multi-millionaire who built himself up from nothing, who is also making great moves in the stock market, as he publicly talks about, and moving into real estate. He says his business, this was on Instagram Reels, so this is public information, but he says his business makes about $4 million a year. 110 people watching this guy. Like, do you understand the wealth of knowledge that this guy has? He's 41 now too, so he talks about getting older as a man. He's on TRT. You know, it just makes me feel like, you know, I just think less and less people are giving a shit. I just think more and more guys are kind of checking out, or they're just don't want to just sit down and like actually do the hard work. I mean, there's a lot of fakers out there, bro. People pretending to be millionaires as YouTubers. Liars, liars, liars. You know, people wearing fake fucking jewelry, wearing fake follower account, fake fucking brand name stuff. You know, all my shit's real. Just saying. Anyways, let's just get back to the goddamn thing. I'm going to rant. How you guys doing? Are you enjoying this? Just fucking block me if you hate me. It's all good. Go watch something else. I understand.
Out there. And also, like I said, trying to, you know, learn more about myself. So things that I've made mistakes in the past about frame setting, boundaries, and just kind of just being open to what's to come. So I'm here as an open book.
Damn, BS profile says dating apps are the only place women will acknowledge my existence. In real life, they don't talk to me at all unless it's part of their job or something. That's the problem, bro. So, do you have an Instagram? DM me, Hot Dude Life. Send me a picture of you. Let me see what you look like. I'm not going to put you on screen, but let me see what you look like.
Ready to go.
And final question: what?
Yellow Joe, what up, man? Hey, did you book a call with me recently? I just saw a Chinese name starting with Y. Is that you? Let me know. Look forward to speaking to you.
Areas specifically would you like to improve here with us?
Yeah. I like to improve portion of the framing, like really being able to say no. I have a problem, like just trying to like get along with everyone, trying to appease everyone. Yeah. And so grew up that, we don't have to go into therapy or anything, but like just kind of like grew up with divorced parents. And, so that had some influence on it. But ultimately, just, manning up and just saying what I want to say and not do what I just feel like is the thing to do. I want to do what I really want to do. And
Sydney's super smart, and this motherfucker is balling.
I think I'm in the great place for that to help me get there.
So after we did the introductions and we filmed those things, I took everybody. I was like, all right, you need a haircut. You need a haircut. You need a haircut. We're going to do this with your beard. We're going to do this with your hair. And then we went down to the spot and we had just a good old time. Filipino barber's pretty good. You just got to really tell them what to do, like really control the process. Take a picture, like, no, I need like this in the front, this in the side, this in the back. This is what my beard to look like. They speak English, but you really have to like clearly tell them like this, Kuya, please. Because I have gotten bad haircuts in other. Cebu got a bad haircut, but it was literally my first haircut. Then I realized like you really gotta, dial it in. If you got a Latino near you that cuts your hair, you're blessed, man. What is it about fucking Spanish people? You give them $20 in a Corona, and they will make you look like the most handsome motherfucker ever with the beard and then the hair. Like, that's one thing I miss about America. I got to tell you.
Like kind of like the Tony Stark Avenger cut, yeah. Anytime I have deja vu, I'm just thinking of the thing. Only the best crazy people in history. Woo! You can do it, yeah. That's why
And then after this, what we did is we went and we had dinner with everybody, and you could take a look at everybody now. Look at their fashion, kind of look how they're carrying themselves, right? And you're going to see how I pimped everybody out, because at one time you'll see it later in the documentary, but we literally went shopping for like 5 hours. It was fucking shop till you drop. I was exhausted by the end of the day, but everybody got a fresh look. Everybody got outfits. And then we did the photo shoots. You're going to see everything here. And then this is first night. We went out to a place called Dr. Wine in BGC. This is a popular spot out in Manila. And there's a lot of naughty girls hang out here. And then we also tell them how to identify the working girls, because we don't want to deal with any of that. And also the trannies. Just because there are a few out there, you gotta, that's not what everybody wants, really. Well, I know some British guys that I've met out there that learned to that. That's pretty fucking, We all know somebody who would be down. Somebody down in Brazil. You got dating coaches out. You got dating coaches out here banging dudes, claiming authority. What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. Yeah, here we go. We were analyzing everybody's skills here. Look at him. Look at fucking Sydney. So not only does he own one short sleeve hoodie shirt to go out in, but he owns two. So he put on the red one to go out. And I was just like, I'm going to fucking burn this guy's fucking wardrobe by the end of this goddamn week. If you have a short sleeve hoodie shirt, please throw it away and never wear it again. Okay? Attention all men. Attention all men with self-respect. Okay? Please, if you own a hoodie shirt that's short sleeve and you wear it out other than to going to the gym, please burn it right now. Do it for the sake of goodness, Jesus, whatever you got to do. Just fucking burn it, because that is just a fashion sin. Okay. The fashion police should come to your house and beat you if you wear that. Okay. I am the head of the fashion police and we're coming. We're going to tase you too.
All right, guys. So, welcome to the past.
Sorry, the microphone here was not connected. I will have to take my cameraman and take him out from the back and beat him for that. But you can still listen if you can listen closely. This is just the intro workshop.
Sport Pro Mill program. All right. So I'm going to let you guys know exactly what this is. So William and Vince here are senior members. They've already attended and graduated from the Tokyo program. It was actually a 3-week long immersion program. You know, they got it really, really, really hard. But I can honestly tell you the quality of what's happening with their life. This program, okay, what this is not a just come get an emotional high, pumped up, I feel great, and then you go back to your regular life of fucking loser duck. Not saying you are. Not saying you are. All of you have been handpicked for this. I have rejected people from this trip as well. Okay? This is a lifetime access program. And my goal for this program is to build a community of men like yourself who are intelligent.
BS profile. My IG is really weak. I don't have it. Just dude, take a selfie. Take a selfie. Just send it to me on Instagram, and then let me just see what you look like, because you said women are ignoring you. Okay. I don't know if let me know what you look like, because you got to work on yourself. You're not just saying like you don't lead with your Instagram. If you don't look good, the Instagram is just gonna, hide a lot of your flaws like everybody does, So send me a selfie. Let me see what you look like.
Who are, very importantly, not fucking simps, okay? You have an idea of what a female-male relationship should look like, and you're all individual masculine men on your own paths, trying to maximize your life in the 4 categories I like to talk about on my YouTube channel, Money, Muscles, Game, Friend, okay? We want to build, Andrew and I want to build a community of successful men who want to continue to grow their success over the years. So eventually, we have a gigantic network of power. So if we need help in Manila, we have someone on the ground. If we need help in Bangkok, we have people on the ground. If we need somebody in Tokyo, you need people who bounce in and out of Latin America, right? The number one thing that this group must live up to is integrity. I am not going to be dealing with any bullshit. I just have to say this just to cover my ass and cover your guys' ass. We really want to build a safe, secure team of capable men who can get what they want in this life, right? It's extremely important to me to filter out people who can't do that. Now, I believe that everybody here can do it already. A lot of you guys are already successful in your own right. And that's what this program is for. This is lifetime access. So after you graduate the program, you'll be put into the final Telegram chat where other members who have already graduated are in there, okay? I want you guys to treat each other with love, respect, kindness, even down the road. If you're having a bad day or somebody says something in the Telegram chat that maybe you picked the wrong way, just not dealing with petty bullshit. I think we all are kind of aware of that at this point. I know you guys strike me as that. But again, I really want to build a strong network. I mean, already with the people in here, there are multiple millions that have been made between all of us here in this very small room. Okay? It's a privilege to be.
Daniel's I don't know if you guys remember, Daniel, he's the president of his insurance company. Daniel is big ballin', bro. I like hanging out with Daniel because it's like him and I, like, we're on the same level when it comes to like finances. So, there's no friction in the conversation. I'm like, well, you have to explain when you're like this, you got to do this. He just gets it. It's fucking great for me. I'm so glad I met him.
Be around men like that. And this is my life goal. I want to continue to build this. This is the highest echelon of success in my programs. And I really want to be careful like who we bring in. Okay. And then also, if at some point, for some reason, okay, you start to fall off or you start to lose your way, life happens, we're going to be here for you. Okay. We have experts in psychology. We have experts in what I call inner game, self-esteem. We have guys who do great with relationships, with money. Ruben, I'd like to think you'd be our fitness guy moving forward. We really have everything you need to have this community be a benefit to you, and we would like you to be a benefit to us as well, right? That's the thing. I know there's a lot of bullshit on YouTube and, status games, clout games, all this shit, quite frankly. I don't give a fuck about that. I want good, reliable, trustworthy, capable men around me. Okay? The world right now is kind of getting crazier, slowly but surely, right? And just having sanity and a group of sane guys that I can pick up the phone and be like, hey, listen, William, I need to talk to you. Like, something's happening. It's good to have a voice of reason. It's good to have a contact when you are in a foreign country, right? I mean, if Daniel wasn't helping us out, we would probably be in way better shape than we are now. Same thing if you guys came to Tokyo, you're like, yeah, I'm going to figure out how to bang Japanese girls on my own. No, you're not. Probably not. But if you have someone on the ground who has access to nightclubs, promoters, pickup artists, photo shoots, knows the language, knows the sites, the quality of your trip, the quality of your experience is just through the roof, okay? So that's what we want to do, right? I know you guys are all a bunch of dogs, so you want to fuck a lot of girls, and that's good, all right? We do not deny the fact that men want sex, and typically not just with one girl, okay? We live in a place called reality. So I wanted to say thank you guys all for being here. I am going to pour out my heart, my soul, my mind, my energy. William can tell you, Vince can tell you, Andrew can tell you. I live and breathe this shit. This isn't a fucking part-time thing. Like, I am dialed in. When I'm in, okay? And I'm telling you guys right now, at this point, I'm here and I'm in for you. Every single last one of you. I'm here, I'm your brother, your friend, confidant, whatever you need. I am here for you. Okay? I've dedicated my life to helping men level up and get what they want. And that's never going to change. All right? So that's what the Passport Pro program is. We're going to continue this. Andrew and I are in the process of setting up more ways to get more people in. But yeah, man, I want to say thank you.
Yo, send me a fucking selfie on Instagram, dude. Are you missing a chromosome? What's going on? I want to see what you look like because you're out here, crying, asking for attention. So let me give it to you. All I have is a hot Kyrgyzstani girl texting me in my DMs right now. You are not here. Okay. Kyrgyzstani girls are hot.
Thank you guys all for being here. You will be edified, you will be educated, you will level up, you have a great, great, great time. And if there's anything for me to help you, just please let me know. Okay, I am here to serve you.
Well, thank you guys for being here.
Here's Mr. Man himself. Andrew is really a great, he's a director at the program. I founded this and then I asked him to work with me. And Andrew is just, he's a boss, bro. He's a boss. This guy, and I'm telling you now, he's probably gonna pop on the show here a little bit later. Actually, let me fucking send. I know he's live right now. He's live, crushing me in views, crushing me, murdering me in views, guys. Putting the original teacher to shame. Let me show you. Let me big up Andrew real quick, okay? So if you guys don't know him, Andrew is super smart at finding like trending topics and talking the legality of it. So where are we at? Okay. Okay, here we go. Here he is right here.
I showed up to see a cute cow VTuber. Her accent is adorable. Going to sub.
Oh, thank you.
Indeed.
He talks to a lot of these VTubers and what they do for a living and talks about the legalities of it. But as you can see here, let me go small real quick. Look at him. Crushing it. It's got 581 viewers watching now. Just started 10 minutes ago. We'll probably get up to like 1,000. But yeah, that's who you see on the screen right there talking. I'm so proud of him, man. He has turned that YouTube business into a phenomenal stream of income. And he did it right too. He didn't go like, a public red pill, which is smart. He's like, on LawTube, you know what I mean? And so he's just talking law, and he's playing the game right. But because behind the scenes though, he knows money, muscles, and game frame. He knows what's up. And he's just one of the many guys who have come through the program and had like tons and tons and tons of success. He really is. I'm so proud of him, and he's a great friend. He's a good man. He is a good man. He's a hard worker, and he gives he does taxation. So for the guys that actually want to move abroad, because like Vince fucked off from America, Daniel fucked off from America, both those guys in the thing here. Lou from Crypto Elite, he's in and out of America, but he likes spending time in Colombia a lot. He was in Indonesia recently. He's out traveling. He's living it up. He's doing a good job. And Andrew knows all about the taxation, the visas, all the the bureaucracy shit. He helps people all the time. So it's great to have him on board, because when you're there, he helps you with all that stuff. He does some legal consultation stuff too. He was helping somebody with some issues they had. So and he's just a shark, man. He's a sharp guy. He's aggressive in a good way. He's a go-getter. He gets things done. This is the kind of people that are allowed to be my friend. Like this guy, like actually hang out with me and make money with me. This guy is somebody you trust, right? He does crypto as well. He's very, how can I say? He's a very maverick in how he approaches his money acquisition strategy, but he's out here, he's killing it. I'm a little bit older than him. I'm like 1 year older than him. He's 37. I'm 38. So he's a boss, big boss. 6'7" too, fucking giant man.
John will get plenty of time to get clapping for you. But seriously, guys, it's really good to be back and doing it again. Vince and Will, appreciate y'all, because you coming back can give us good feedback on how it's changed. And what I really thought coming out of Tokyo was, how can we make it better, and how can we make it better for each and every person? So this time, for you guys that are coming back, it's going to be a little bit more personalized, a little bit more time. We're also going to have more time in the classroom and more time to focus one-on-one and what we can improve. My lesson, you guys are going to see what I'm going to talk about today, and you guys will see that I've seen my lesson before, a little bit less academic, a little bit more Socratic. It's going to be really, really getting in there and getting personal questions for each of you guys, as much time as it needs to take to go around. One thing is, be respectful of people. Don't talk over them, right? If you got something to say, just throw your hand up, and I'll call you like anytime else. But obviously everybody's an expert at different things, right? And there's things that each of you is better at than me, right? So I will defer, to a lot of you guys on stuff about. I'll ask you questions, I'll inflect. So if you guys have something to add or something to say because about it, throw your hand up and chime in and jump onto that. But really it's about delivering personal value to each of you guys. From today forward, I'm going to take very, very detailed notes. So we are going to do a lot of one-on-one talks, a lot of one-on-one analysis, pull you guys in the room, me and John, breaking you down. So starting today, I've got some general notes on you guys so far. I've already gotten some down from what I've seen, but that's like pregame, that was like spring training, now it's on. So starting today, we go out, we do night game tonight, we do day game tomorrow. Pami should be in, right, John? So Pami should be in tomorrow. We do day game. I'm going to go be there watching you guys, night game. So you guys are going to get a lot of notes and a lot of details on what you did. I'm going to be like, yo, that girl you talked to in the purple, the fuck was going on there? Like we're going to go into that detail. So be prepared for that. If I challenge you, or any of you guys, if I push you on something, it's because I'm pushing you to improve, right? I'm pushing to ask you why, to get inside your head. It's not to be a dick. It's not to be mean, right? It's just to get the feedback from you so I can deliver more value, right?
And you see how precise we are in our communication. Listen, if you I don't think you guys realize this. Okay. When you come and you are in my presence, you have no choice. You will be forced to level up. I will force you to realize things about yourself that you don't even realize, the good and the bad. Okay. There's no stone unturned. All right. Why do you think people keep coming back? You think Vince and William are lonely people with no money? And so they're like, oh, we're going to go to Tokyo. And like, oh, because we're such desperate losers for friends, women, attention, that we're going to pay again and come again. Like, first of all, I've made millions of dollars for myself. Just, okay, right off the rip. Second of all, I have helped replicate that success in multiple brands, which is publicly known. Fresh and Fit, you know, our favorite two Cultivate Crypto boys. Oh, you know, sometimes your children go to the dark side. You know, sometimes the kids go to the dark side. You got to fucking, you know, you got to find them and, you know, make them quadriplegic like Obi-Wan did. Then Andrew, crushing it, you know, first, right off rip. Second of all, I've dated hundreds, no fucking dates. I've gone on thousands of dates. I've gone on 1,000 dates. You know, dated hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of women. Women love me. I'm the man. You know, we teach you everything. Teach you how to dick them down right, like how to look fly, how to make money, how to invest, how to fight, how to do cold approach, how to flex on IG tastefully, how to build a good IG, how to manipulate and beat the dating app algorithms, which is an exclusive thing we only do in the Passport Pro. That's not public on this channel. Yeah, man, no stone unturned. No stone unturned. And like I said, August 26th, I'm going to try to get Andrew to get on the show because I know he's, you know, obviously we just seen he's streaming. But Andrew lives in Bangkok. So this is going to be our most comprehensive program because we are going to be so fucking in there because I know Bangkok well. Andrew actually lives there. You know, we know where to hang out if you want to go for Japanese girls, if you want to go for Korean girls, if you want to go for Chinese girls, if you want to go for local Thai girls. You know, Bangkok is becoming an international hub. It's getting a little bit more expensive too, not gonna lie. It's still nothing compared to America, but and then the quality stuff. I mean, and you would talk about Thai food. Like, dude, you can order. There's an app there called Grab. It's like the Uber of Southeast Asia, and Uber actually invested in them, so it helps them with their credibility. And dude, you can get like delicious Thai green curry, freshly made, delivered to your fucking doorstep for like $8. $8 fucking dollars. It's so amazing. You know, a lot of guys, if you guys want to keep it a stack, I mean, this may make like normies uncomfortable, but some guys, you know what they do? They go to Thailand, and Thailand, they have these TRT clinics, and you can clinically sign up at a medical facility and be like, I want to run this fucking testosterone, this steroid, and this and this and this. I want you to put a package together for me. And they will put a package together. They'll check your blood. They'll do your dosages. And you can go every week and get your weekly. You can either pick it up and administer yourself, which honestly, I recommend you guys doing that if you do it, because the frequency of injections is going to help you with more stable hormone levels. Right? Or they can do it for you. You can go to if you want to just fucking go there and have them. When I first did it, I used to go like, you know, weekly. But yeah, that fucking is available. And then you can eat clean. Thai food is not fatty. You know, food in Manila is honestly, it's terrible for you. Everything's deep fried and fatty and terrible. But, you know, rice, chicken, you know, vegetables delivered right to your door. You're eating every day. If you want to Uber Eats every day, you can literally eat every day for $24 a day. And you're eating good. It's not like little fucking, you know, Chinese, Hong Kong, South Korea, Japanese side. It's like a lot of food too, you know? And what a lot of guys do is they go there, they medically run a fucking cycle, they eat clean, and then they just train Muay Thai. And you're just fucking steroided up fucking Muay Thai machine. You don't have to do that, but I'm just telling you, there are some guys who do that. There's other guys that just go and, you know, they just eat clean and train and sleep right. They don't do any fucking steroids or anything like that. But I mean, Thailand is like, if you just want to treat it as like a utilitarian place to live, like, okay, I can live here. I can have a fucking nice apartment for $1,500, you know, really nice, talking like room security, everything, eating fucking nice food, $24 a day. You can get Ubers everywhere. You're paying like $30 a day for that if you're Ubering everywhere. I mean, and then you're in an international hub with just like fucking models and beautiful babes everywhere. And if you're not just some like, ugly looking Pajit who has like no game, you're gonna clean up. You'll clean up. It is just, and especially if you have game, which a lot of these guys that have status, they have money, they still don't have game. The only thing girls want is fucking a guy with game. All right. Because that means you know how to tickle their emotions. It's that simple. It's that fucking simple. And people overcomplicate it. But I'm saying that's why we jam pack it into this program. And look, I'm breaking down this whole fucking documentary because I'm gassing myself up because I'm so proud of what these guys did. Because between Andrew and I, like, we are sharks. You're not going to lie to us. You're not going to manipulate us. And you're not going to be able to like talk your way around your problems that we're going to see in you and tell you how to fix. You're not going to beat us. You're not going to talk your way through it. Okay. Period. We're going to see it, and we're going to make it abundantly clear to you where your strengths are, where your flaws are, and how to optimize and move forward. Okay. Now listen to how this guy talks. You can see, if you see it, you see it.
So, and John and I can deliver more value to you guys. So just understand that, it's not come from any place of we're better than you or whatever, like you just said. It's because we want to try to help you, right? And to help you, we got to understand you. I think everybody's pretty cool here after spending last night and hanging out with you guys. I think we're all cool. I think we're all comfortable with each other, so just try to be as honest as possible, right? I mean, I know the ego can be like, in a lot of times, especially the red pill space, fucking egos go into the fucking stratosphere, but you got to take a little bit of that down in order to actually reflect and see how you can improve, right? Everybody in this room, I know it right now, everyone in this room is a fucking badass. And there's a lot of things you guys are great at. But you're going to have to think about things you want to improve, and you're going to have to think about things where you want to go, right? Because there's always got to be that next step. Like, as a man, you've got to have that next step. Something I see, and Vince can even testify this in Thailand, and I'm sure it's the same in the Philippines. You see the old fuckers, Dan, you probably see them around, like the old fuckers. They're just here, and the only thing they got left in their life is just like drinking it away. Maybe they're fucking, right? But they got no goals, right? Their goals are gone. You can put a fucking bullet in my head before that's me. I'll be 90 years old trying to do something, right? So when I'm pushing you guys about your goals is to make sure you keep pushing, because you can always keep improving, right? There's always the ability to keep pushing and improving. So when we do that, just understand it's coming from a good place. But I'm really excited about this one. I think this one's going to be better. We got about double the people total as last time. So hopefully next time we get a double as well. And you guys can really start seeing that you guys are like the core of the group as this expands out and as we go other places in the world that are really, really fun. So,
yeah, as you just said, I am into crypto. It's literally been every day of my life since 2017. Just before that,
We were clowning Lou too, because Lou, so you'll see in the Muay Thai section. So, he does all like the holistic medicine and the yoga and everything. He's like stretching and he's shredded too. He's in he's in phenomenal physical shape. But we're just telling him, he's like, I'm ready, man. I was ready. He was talking shit to Trey. And I was like, and Trey has done jujitsu and stuff. So he has actual understanding of like, sparring and engaging in violence. Right. And it was the first time Lou ever did. And then I remember when Lou went hard at first and like Trey was kind of holding back. You'll see later. But then fucking Trey just fucking sleeps him, and Lou's knees give out, and he hits the ground. It was fucking hilarious. It was like a cartoon. He just hit him, and Lou's hands go like, wake up. But Lou's a good guy. He took the beating like a man.
Something called a functional health practitioner. But when I got into crypto and I put some money into it, ended up making more money in like 3 months than I did in my entire life. I was like, okay, like I'm hooked, So went into it and never really looked back. Also, I was doing this thing where I was trying to read a book a week, and I was like, okay, let me look into crypto, and I read stuff about that. It just blew my mind. So I have a couple of questions. Who here is invested in crypto or like actively partakes in it? Okay, so like no.
So this is the crypto part. We're going to skip that because he just talks about crypto in general. I want to skip over some of this, but you can watch the full spectrum of it a little bit later. These little after sessions are nice too. Like we had when we were breaking, and then I would just be going off on a random tangent, and then the camera guys would just be catching it. This stuff like this right here. I remember this.
My diet, my fitness regimen, whatever the case may be, you need to be executing at a high level so you know how to delegate to your woman, okay? So the average guy's, the average guy too, he's like, oh, I'm single, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna download Tinder and fuck with girls, because that's what everybody's doing, and they're just so out of touch. It's a good way to find good girls too, you know? I mean, David found some fucking great chicks, man.
Girls are addicted to social media. They're fucking bird brains. They're addicted to social media.
And you can find good girls too, because
That's Andrew in the background. He's so savage. Listen, I guess so funny. Look at how bad Trey's dressing too. This is like we pimped them all out. But yeah, you guys are gonna see the whole transformation.
So out of touch. It's a good way to find good girls too, you know? I mean, David found some fucking great chicks, man.
Girls are addicted to social media. They're fucking bird brains. They're addicted to social media.
And you can find good girls too, because I'll talk about this too in my presentation. Just like dating app girls are just dumpster fire. Like they are literally pump and dump. They are all, in my opinion, like 90% of them
90%,
plus
90,
damaged,
90%.
not worth it, and they're gonna drag you down in the mud with them. So that's what we're going to be doing after lunch. Vince is already having success live right now with his Instagram. We're going to show you how to do that. And then for the accounts managers, we can show you guys too how to set it up. And we want to get that going. Honestly, if we could do it by tonight, get everybody's up and running. Because I just want you, another thing is this too. Scarcity is fake. Okay? There are ways in today's modern world to get literally hundreds and fucking millions of eyes on you. And honestly speaking, even if you're as fucking horny as Evan here, okay? 7 girls a week. All right.
Evan is Daniel's son, and I let him kind of come on the program and listen a couple days here and there, because I do genuinely believe, like, you know, we got to help the young youth out. Evan is 19 years old. You know, he's 19, you know, so he doesn't know jack shit. Give me a second. My fucking delivery is here. I'll be one moment.
Time to get paid, blow. Time to get paid. Time to get paid, blow up like I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you
Oh boy, we are ordering tons and tons and tons of stuff for the studio. I got a sofa, a love seat, and a single seater yesterday. This studio is gonna be pretty awesome. Thank God. Oh yeah, let's go back to what I'm saying.
That's a lot. That is, but sometimes for 28 girls a month, I guarantee you nobody is that chat. Like eventually, after 14 girls in a row for 14 days, you're like, yo, I just need to go fucking do some yoga. And for some of you guys that are just a little bit not up to date on like how to take a good photo, the best photos of you are taken by women who love you. Okay. Attractiveness is really the only thing you want to be looking for. Trustworthy is just basically if you look like a happy, healthy, decent individual. But I've also noticed there's a inverse correlation sometimes. Like sometimes you look really attractive and the girls will say, but like you score really low on the trustworthy score, which is a good thing. Yeah, exactly. Okay. This is a great website because, you know, there's also notes as well.
So this is what I'm doing. I'll give you guys a little, because this is the director's cut. I'll show you what I was doing. So make sure there's no women on my screen though. Let's see how we are looking and cooking. Okay, we're good. Okay, cool. So I'll give you guys an example. So what I like to do, you know, I kind of test out what people think about me often, you know, for social media and for dating apps, whatever. So this is a website I like to use called photofeeler.com. And you have people vote on your pictures. And then, so it's just a great way for you to kind of see where you stand. Now, so you could see the breakdowns here are smart, trustworthy, and attractive, right? So the only thing you really want to be focusing on is attractive. And so you could see now the overall number here is a 6.7, 5.4, 6.3, 7.6, right? And 6.9, 6.9, 6.6, 7.4, 7.0, 7.1, 6.0, 8.8, right? So a lot of people would look at your initial score here and then be like, oh, like, let me see about it, like this one. First of all, saying that I'm a 5 in this photo, how dare you? Okay, listen, this is a fucking badass photo. Sometimes you just can't, you can't trust the normies. How do I open this? There we go. Come on, you gonna tell me that right there is this is where I know I got rock solid inner game. That is not a man, that is a 5.4, first of all. But I know what it is. Their panties are in a bunch because I got a fucking gun in my hand. But yeah, 5.4. Get the fuck out of here. I am sexy as fuck. But I'll show you how to really look at the data, okay? So you can see the notes. And then I say preferred without sunglasses, prefer different pose. I think they seem a bit aggressive in this photo. They seem a bit arrogant in photo, right? So I just go to the data, right? And I look at these numbers here. So I know 21 women said I'm somewhat attractive. So if a woman thinks, as long as it's not a no, you have a foot in the door. And I know out of these, okay, first of all, look at this. 2 women said I'm very sexy. Okay, that's what they voted here. And then 4 women said definitely, without a shadow of a doubt, this guy's sexy. So people will look at this and they'll get their butt hurt. They'll get really butt hurt. But I look at this like a sales closing ratio. These are 6 women out of 40, 6 out of 40 that said I am either yes, I'm attractive, or I am very attractive. So this is how I recommend you to interpret the data. Okay. And then 21, I am such a good talker and such a good closer. I could probably close at least half of these girls. And the no, this because the gun, because girls are pussies. They're fucking afraid of guns. One girl says yes, her dad probably fucking, NRA member. That's the girl that I like. But yeah, and so we're just showing them how to interpret the data. So here's another one, 26 somewhat, 8 yes, 1 very, and then would prefer less skin showing, blah, blah, blah. But then you can see there's ones here where I have, this is right before I went to Fresh and Fit. I felt like it looked nice. So I just wanted to take a picture and see how they felt about the outfit. I think he needs a better angle, background's off, but too much to the right. This is what you're looking for. I would date them. Great outfit, great photo, great photo, great photo. This one I think is a good one too. When they're like, you're arrogant. I'm like, okay, yeah, you like me, okay. Great outfit. Great outfit, great outfit. I think they seem to be arrogant, but ideally you want to be looking for the I would date them, right? So I was giving them a breakdown on this, and I'll sort mine out by, I think you could sort these by attractiveness. Let's see what my best ones are. So yeah, those are your best ones. This is when I was in Hawaii. So if you look at this one, I was hiking. That's at the top of Diamond Head. So you can see great smile, great photo, great smile, great photo, yada, yada, yada. And then, of course, you got I think they look a bit arrogant. You have to learn how to interpret this data, but this is good data here too. And if you go look at the data, so that's a really good photo here. Look, not a 40 women were polled, and not a single one said, okay, this motherfucker is not attractive. So 8 somewhats, 20 yeses, and then 12 very attractives. Okay, big W for me, MLD. Thank you, Jesus, for making me so good looking. I appreciate you, Lord, and I'm going to do your work. I'm going to save as many men as possible in return for you making me so good looking, God. Picture with you and a small dog is also money in the bank. Okay. You can see there, not a single person said unattractive. This is my friend, Jeremy, the digital marketer. This was at a mastermind. And that's his dog. He has a bunch of those dogs, the dachshunds. And then you can see this one here. See, love, love, love this photo. I would date them. I would date them. I would date them. I would date them. Great smile, great photo. Okay. So yeah, big pimpin', spending G's. Here you go here. Here's me on the beach. I'm actually holding my ex-girlfriend's hand here. I cropped her out. Thanks for the photo, baby. I would date them. Great photo, great photo. They always bitch about sunglasses, but look at the data. 4 somewhat, 22 yes attractive, and then 13 very attractive. Okay, So we were just giving him a breakdown on like the anatomy of a good photo, what works, what doesn't work, because we were showing him these are the metrics we're going for. So when you do your photo shoot, we're going to go get some outfits. These are the metrics you're looking for. Showed him some, some critical things: smiling, having good body language, making sure your clothing fits, your photos are not, dark and not professionally lit. There's so many things that go into a good photo shoot, but I'm telling you, if you get a good batch of photos, you just make it a hobby doing photo shoots. First of all, I don't know, for me, it's fun. I love myself. I love taking photos of myself. I think I'm a beautiful man. And there's a lot of women that agree with me. And, you just got to make it part of your repertoire. And I have a huge database of great photos that show how great I look. Probably going to do another photo shoot here soon in Tokyo. Update all the business stuff, because I've been going Chad face MLD lately. Have you guys noticed I'm shaving pretty much every day? It feels nice. It feels nice. I have some people that are preferring the beard, but it's my body. It's my choice. So please respect me and respect my decisions. Anyway, so let's go back to the documentary. Let's see. So we're giving the breakdown here.
Well, the basis of a good photo is well lit, well fitting clothing. Brands really don't matter that much. I mean, brands and stuff is icing on the cake, right? If you look good, and then she's like, oh, damn, man, he's wearing fucking Fendi, or he's wearing this, then it's just like, it's an added boost. But the greatest fashion accessory you can have is a great body. Okay, that's the number one thing. If you have a great body, you wear a fucking potato sack and look great. Okay, so you want to find something that makes you also look trustworthy.
Jason asked a great question. Do selfies affect the pics versus having a helper take the shot? So great question. Great question. And here's why having a helper is better. One, selfies, if it not like your selfie has to be curated so well. And the selfie camera on your iPhone and or Android device, typically your front camera is weaker and shittier than the back camera. This is a better phone camera, everything here. So there's that. And then secondly, if you're looking, okay, for example, right, I'll show you something. Well, actually here, let me screen share. Pay attention, boys. About to drop some serious game on about Instagram and being a sexy, mysterious, international man of mystery, like myself, as I will show you here in a moment, okay? So let's just take a quick look at my Instagram here, okay? This is the Instagram, okay? So when you have pictures like this, okay, it's a good photo. You're in a beautiful tropical location and somebody is taking the photo. So if the girl likes you, automatically, she's going to be like, okay, like he's there with the girl and it's a girl taking this photo, right? Especially if it's a good taken photo. So, having photos like this, there's a little bit of mystery in them. And you're like, who is he in this beautiful tropical location with, and who's taking his photo? He's going to all these nice places. That's why I brought Happy with me. Look at her. She's thrilled. One girl met me in Tokyo and she's like, I don't know if like our lifestyles match. You have all these photos with you and models. I was like, these are just regular girls from fucking Cebu. They're just my friends. But my mom took this. Big pimpin'. Thanks, Mom. Love you. Isn't that funny? That's the day I picked this suit up. I was like, oh, let's I was like, how do I look? And I said, she took one picture. I was like, hold on, let me put on the sunglasses, look to the left, bueno. Looking good. So it's always better to have somebody taking the photo. And like, you could probably assume that, I was probably, you think I went here alone? I was here alone. I was here alone. This one, you should clearly, obviously, you'd think I'm fucking looking at a man like that. This one is just clearly, clearly was on a date and having a good day, So yeah, having the helper, having a little bit of, it adds a little bit of mystery, which is good. And it lets girls know, like, okay, like this guy clearly gets girls. He's like not some fucking sexual leper. You know what I mean? Was that good enough for you there, Mr. Jason? Still no picture from you there, BS profile. I think you're a BS guy. It sounds to me like you don't want to improve your life. You're not sending me what you look like. You know, you're beating around the bush. I don't know, bro. I'm going to have to give you a little fucking womp, womp, womp. Trying to help you out, G. It's okay. Just keep watching. You'll build up the courage eventually.
Worthy in the sense of these ads because, you know, you're a complete fucking stranger. Right now, what I would like everybody to do is I want you to look at your phone and I want you to put your best, like, smiling, happy, friendly, attractive photo in the group chat now so I can see. And I'm just going to say yes or no. William, that's okay. So not a bad photo, but I want you to crop it so you're a little bit more zoomed in. Okay. It's a little too far out, you know, like maybe something like this. Yeah. But the thing is here, I mean, I'm being meticulous too. Okay, I'll show you mine that, okay, this. Crop it real quick. Yeah. Because I'm going to show you what worked for me. This is one of my.
And so this is what we do. Like we sit down and we have workshops. We're like this is looking good. This looks awful. Okay, here's why it looks good. Here's why, you know, this is a good one. This is a bad one. So you can see this whole time that here, this whole 35 from like minute 30 fucking 4 all the way down to I remember this was like a full day. Yeah, so a full 10 minutes of me going into it right there. This is Pommy Pickup talking about cold approach here. This is really important. You guys have to pay attention to this. Listen to the fundamentals here.
This is to complement your, abilities to, get better results with girls. I think every man should know, how to approach a woman, like present himself and lead the interaction to where you want it to go.
Yeah, guys, go ahead and smash like on the video too. I know I'm just delivering KO after KO of value here. Smash like. It's an important metric for YouTube. If you can sign up and be a member, apparently that's a metric as well too. We are currently stuck in some kind of shadow banning hell on my channel. So we're just trying to figure out how to get out of this because the viewership has been low lately, trying to figure it out. Shout out to the boys on Rumble. So we are just going to keep on rock and rolling here.
Also without like in a smooth way, because, if you're going to make mistakes, they're rarely forgiven, except if you're like, I don't know, like really her type, like then maybe she gives you one more chance or whatever, but usually it's one strike and you're out. That's my experience. Life in general. There are some things that apply also like to this and to other things, like the 80-20 rule. Usually, I guess, I don't know, probably it applies also to sales and so on. Other like electronic component testing, a lot of things. You test in the beginning the initial reaction, and that gives you quite a bit of the information, like how the interaction will go. This is kind of, I will go into more detail on this, like what are the signs, how you can test, like early indicators, so that you don't have to waste time on like interactions that go nowhere or are most likely to go nowhere, or might even be, more embarrassing, even risky for you, because, if somebody, doesn't like you or, wants nothing to do with you or like is mildly inconvenienced, it might backfire somewhat. So just, to avoid those. So this is like interact with only positive reaction girls initially, like don't be pushy. Like I'm gonna go into detail like how much. So I would say if the more experience you get, the less time you need until you know, okay, this girl is down, she's not down. This interaction has a chance of going somewhere or it hasn't. So maybe in the beginning you can start off with like 15 seconds, of like talking to her, do some little tests and see like how she reacts. And mostly that's gonna be it. For like, even if you have good game, the chances of turning it around if you start off with a no or a series of no's is like decreasing over time. So the chances, other way to say it, the chances of her being compliant like taper off. So are kind of either high or not high in the beginning, but the chances of them like turning a no into a yes decrease over time. So it's like this. So you're trying to test for the initial part and see like how much compliance you can get. And then it's just going to be an extrapolation from that. So if it's really low or nothing, you're not going to go like this. It's not.
And we, cold approach and understanding women and stuff is, inner game aside, it's very, very nuanced, right? So, for example, like a lot of you guys will go on a date with a girl, and well, not a lot of you guys, but the guys who are doing the work, and you're stud. You ever go on a date with a girl and you're like, man, this girl's so fucking boring. She just agrees with everything I say, like does everything I say to do. I feel like you ask her like, what do you want to do next? She's like, I'm down for anything. That means the girl is being extremely compliant with you. And she's extremely compliant because she doesn't want to fuck up the interaction. And she doesn't want to fuck up the interaction because she doesn't want to lose access to you at that point. But a lot of guys don't pick up on that. A lot of them are intimidated. Okay? But if you have fucked up inner game, you're like, oh, she was bored, that's why she didn't like me. I needed fucking be more, whatever cope is in your head. Okay? Because you guys, I told you, if you want to have success with women, you have to be able to lead them. You have to be able to guide them. You have to be able to do these things. And if you don't do it, it's only a matter of time before you're just enshrouded in a fucking cloud of misery. It's something you have to learn, and it's so freeing. It's so valuable. The girls are not going to pull out a knife and stab you. Okay? They're not going to pepper spray you. They're not going to engage in like a smear campaign against you, right? Come on. Don't be afraid. You got to learn how these things work, man. Listen.
It's usually like that. So it's going to be an uphill battle and so on. So, depends on what the environment you're in. If you're in an environment with options, you can, keep it short and move on. So that's why logistics also play a role in this. Then throughout the interaction, you have to, I don't think in terms of, getting them necessarily in the mood. That is also a component, but I think way more important is to test where she is at. So what's her reaction to you? When does she tense up? How does she react to what you do? Because what you want to avoid is making her feel uncomfortable. And especially if you make her feel uncomfortable initially, she's not going to trust you later on to not make her feel uncomfortable. Because, for example, if guys cannot take a no in the beginning, when they get closer, like to the end goal, whatever, getting intimate with her or whatever, because they're closer, they're even less likely to accept a no. So more likely to make her feel uncomfortable. And they know this from experience. It's kind of logical also. And they also know this from experience. So if you early on, you're like, don't give her a way out, you're too pushy and so on, she's not going to trust to move the interaction forward because she's putting herself in a potentially uncomfortable spot. Do you understand this concept? Yeah. So that's why you have to observe and test compliance throughout the interaction. This doesn't mean it has to go slow. So if you get told, some of you, William, so if you get a green light, so it can go very fast. Green light, you move on to the next traffic sign, green light, next one. So from the outside, I don't know, best case, it can look like You go up, say hello to a girl, grab her hand, go around the corner and smash, like in 30 seconds. That can happen.
Now, how do you become a crypto millionaire? Yes. So
This is just more crypto information that it's just basically his mini little section here, but I want to skip past that. I want to show you some other good stuff as well. You guys have any questions in the chat? Let me know before we get going. We're going to talk about now, we're going to do the fashion and makeover part. So holler at your boy. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Shout out to everybody out there who is interested. I'm getting people emailing me right now about the trip to Bangkok this upcoming August 26th, man. It's going to be lit, guys. It is going to be El Lito. If you're interested, fill out here, I'll put the questionnaire. We have a questionnaire for you guys. Where is it? Here we go. Yeah, if you're interested, see if you qualify for the trip or whatnot, just do me a favor, just fill this out. Put the link right there. There is the link. Just go ahead and click that. It's like a quick 4-minute long questionnaire. Just fill that out to see if you want to go to the trip for August 26th is what we've got going on. August 26th. So that's when it starts. Bangkok, Thailand. We're going to help you with your flight, all that stuff. We're going to help you get there safely and soundly. And then, once again, this is what we have on the itinerary so far. Here we go. So go ahead and fill out that thing if you're interested in this. And here it is. Okay. So August 26th is a Monday. We arrive. We introduction, logistics, schedule review. Then we have the group dinner. And then Tuesday morning, we hit it rocking and rolling, health check, because it takes sometimes some results take like a week or something to get back to you. Others, it's the same day. Thailand 101, we're going to teach you the do's, the don'ts. Don't get robbed. Don't get killed. Don't be disrespectful. Don't get scammed. This is part of, like I said, doing hard stuff like this, especially if you've never had an international trip. This is like going to change your life forever. Forever. The experience you're going to have out there in Bangkok, Thailand, working one-on-one with me, working one-on-one with Andrew, working one-on-one with Ryan, working one-on-one with Pami, and we're going to have way more people. Documentary person. We're searching for a documentary person right now. And, this documentary came out well. So we're really looking forward to really just continuing the quality. That night, August the 27th, we're doing Bangkok night game. Then dating app setup with me, MLD. I'm going to make you guys some fire dating apps. I'm going to get you drowning in leads. Okay. And then Bangkok night game part 2. And then Thursday, we're going to rest day. Then, we're going to have a group dinner, debrief. Everybody's going to collect themselves. And Friday, then we're going to go immediately into the day game so you guys can see what's going on. And then that day, it's fashion day. I'll be doing my stuff with you guys, breaking down the fashion and all that. And then here is from August 31st, we got photo shoot day, hot cold therapy, Thai massage. Then we go on the day trip to do the exotic animals photo shoot. Then we do Muay Thai as well. That's when we're going to be fighting. You will be fighting. Fighting is mandatory. Okay, so if you don't want to fight, then stay home and drink a bottle of milk. I don't know what to say. Global arbitrage, Andrew Esquire. That's his presentation about how to use, especially if you can collect dollars online, or you can really live at a fraction of the cost in Bangkok and just be surrounded by babes. Traditional minded fucking babes that are just down. High society night game is the PM. That's Andrew's specialty. And then the next morning, we're going to talk about cybersecurity, getting involved in the industry, and just kind of getting out of the rat race like he did. And he's doing great with his business, scaling business, entrepreneurship. Tuesday night, table game, night club game, right? Wednesday is the one-on-one complete personal analysis and final day game. And then Khao-san, all-nighter finisher. We're going to go to Khao-san Road. It's going to be a good night. And then that Thursday morning, we're having the graduation, testimonials, and then we're going to have the group dinner. And then typically after the trip, when me and Daniel met and became friends, I did not expect to be Daniel's friend to the degree that we are now. After the Manila trip is over, me, Daniel, and Andrew hung out. We all went to Boracay, that was amazing. And yeah, it was just fucking honestly one of the better memories I've had and recently. Just good time, going on a cruise, booze cruise with the boys, jumping into the water, swimming around, surrounded by beautiful girls everywhere. Oh boy, what a good time to be alive. Illuminati says this was a great doc. I watched the entire thing yesterday. You know where it is. Phenomenal. So yeah, just click on that link. It's a typed form. Fill it out. Let me know what you guys are thinking. If you want to do it, August 26th, let me know. Let's get on a call. Let's see what we can do. Because you'll see the changes here. You'll see them. You'll see. The value you're getting. Okay, let's continue here.
Large sums of money. So that was pretty cool.
All right, we're here at the Shangri-La Plaza. It's Monday. We analyzed the guys' skill sets from Thursday until Sunday. Bad fashion. Game is kind of touchy. Social media presence, not that great. So we're beginning the transformation process now. We're going to go inside here. We're going to take them shopping. And our core 4 members, which is Sydney, Trey, Ruben, and Daniel, we're going to be helping them redo their fashion today. We're going to shoot for 2 to 3 outfits. And then tomorrow, we have our photo shoot set up for them as well. So we're going to do a lot of fashion upgrades today. We're going to take you inside the Shangri-La Plaza with us. Let's see what happens. All these guys got amazing outfits. Now,
look at this rebellious curl I have here. Look at this. When I tell you about, you got to be precise with those fucking Filipino people. When they cut your hair, look at this. Look at this. This guy. It's driving me crazy the whole trip.
Now we're really trying to show them the importance of capturing your day-to-day life, living this Passport Pro lifestyle. Because in today's day and age, honestly, it doesn't matter what you do if it's not on social media, right? So we're really just showing these guys how to accurately market themselves, because the majority of men, I believe, in this marketplace, the dating marketplace in the world in general, I believe most men are under-marketing themselves. So we're going to show them how to accurately market themselves. And it also is just great to come out and see, different beautiful sites here in Manila, Philippines. We love the Philippines. We love the Filipinos. It's been a great time. And you're going to see so much more of the photo shoots here today. So we'll see you soon.
Look at Daniel. We cleaned him up. Look, he went from that fucking Giorgio Armani thing. Does this guy not look like stud? Come on. And he got immediate results too on all his apps when he updated those. Here we told Sydney, like, bro, you're fucking, you're a rich guy in your 40s. Fucking dress like it. We upped him up a little bit. He did a fucking great job.
Now, what's your, give me a good smile. There you go. Like, what am I doing here? Why am I doing?
Look how much different Trey looks when we got him a new outfit and told him just to, just dress like you care. I like the biggest, my happiest transformation was Ruben, because we really wanted to make him look like the fitness Chad he is. He's wearing a nice Lacoste shirt there. He got a haircut, spiked comb over. We got him some nice fitted jeans and some white. He got some nice matching Lacoste white shoes. It's really good. Really good outfit for him. Way better of a fucking look at this. Look at this transformation we did. Let me fucking do a side by side. Okay. We go from NPC, Lord of the Elden Rings NPC. Okay. Where's the video? What? Look at this. Okay. Okay. So here we go. Prisoner 626 of the Fashion Police. Okay. No edge. NPC. Flat colors, hair. You know, you can kind of see he's not happy with how, you know, how he looks compared to. Look at this. Huge difference. From there to there. Come on. You tell me there's no improvement at all? You're coping if you say that. This is what we're talking about. You can't even see how cool he is here. Huge change. Huge change. What's with the low viewership? Something happened. There's some kind of shadow ban or something on my channel. Okay. I have no idea. We only got 38 live viewers right now. I have no fucking idea, honestly. It's, I don't know, maybe the content is just complete dog shit. Maybe we're all a bunch of losers. We're all just watching here and we're all a bunch of fucking losers and I should be dunking on whores instead. Who knows? I mean, I'm giving you guys surgical breakdown right now of everything. So, hey, but just count your blessings. If you're here, you're here. I already showed you guys this part. This is where I talk about how shitty people drag you down. So we're going to skip past that. Let's go to the good spot. So this, yeah, this right here, I'll show you. So this is the level of intricacy we go in for the dating apps. So we're reviewing the photos, optimizing for the dating apps, optimizing for building the new high-value Instagram. Oops, somebody said the audio wasn't playing. My bad.
Okay.
Do you want to see these? These are so good. Liking what you see.
Everybody happy with theirs?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Love it. There are two parts to having success on dating apps. Two parts, okay? So, part one is the most important part. Part one is...
Sorry, boys. That's VIP for the members who attended live only. Let me see if anybody filled out the thing we've sent out so far. Fill out that type form. Let me see. Okay, it looks like we got shout out to Alex. Alex V just filled it out. Let's see. Oh, you didn't fill it out all the way, buddy. You stopped at the last question. Make sure you fill it out. You skipped some questions too. I don't even know how the fuck you did that. But we got your information there, pal. We got you there. Let me know. Let me help you out. Okay, I see. Okay, good. People are starting to fill out. Yeah, guys, like I said, here, let me put the link in the chat. That's it right there. If you're interested, you want to come out and learn in live in person with me, go ahead and just click on that, because like I said, the in-person communication is number one. And then on top of that, don't forget, this is lifetime access. Once you're in here, you're in with me for life. So you got free text message coaching for life, free webinars for life, free immediate access to me for life. You know, the Passport Pro is the creme de la creme. That's where the big boys come to make the fucking changes they want to make. And how long are you going to wait, guys? How long? You're going to do it next year? Yeah, when you're more old and tired? Now's the time, boys. Now's the time. Don't let your dream life slip between your fingers.
All right, so now we're here at the Muay Thai training center that we've booked out. What this is,
guys,
is an opportunity.
And then listen, we're doing Muay Thai in Thailand, okay? This training, although it was extreme, is nothing compared to when you go to the birthplace of Muay Thai. When I went and I did training twice last year in Bangkok, and like just the small little increment of like incremental improvements that they teach you there, you know, just how to make my jab tighter, how to make my fucking leg kicks a little bit swifter. The training there is fucking world class, literally world class. You'll bump into UFC fighters and MMA fighters all the time in Thailand.
For these guys to understand a fundamental part of masculinity, which I believe is very, very important. I believe a man needs to know how to fight. In today's growingly crazy world, you need to know how to defend yourself as well as the ones you love. And you may not have a weapon available for you at the drop of a hat, but you always got your hands and you always got your feet. And I think this is really important for these guys to kind of know where they are and kind of have an understanding of how potentially much of a dangerous situation they could be in because they don't know how to fight. Now, I'm not saying that they need to go out here and go pick fights and start all this nonsense, but what I do think, for me personally, I've been doing martial arts my entire life. I wrestled varsity in high school for 2 years. I've been doing jiu-jitsu for many years. I've been doing boxing, kickboxing around the world. It really has helped me a lot with my mental health, my physical fitness, as well as my confidence. Plus, I just think, you know, girls like a guy that can fight on top of it. There are no downsides to learning this and a ton of upsides. So we're going to go in here, and in MLD's Ring of Fire, you have to fight. So they're going to live the opportunity of a lifetime. A lot of you YouTube haters wanted to jump on and get the opportunity to punch me in the face. So I'll be sparring with them. What we're going to do is we're going to have an hour of training, get them up to speed as much as an hour of training can do. I'll be analyzing everybody's skill set, pairing them up. Everybody's fighting. There's no excuses. So this is going to be great, and you're going to love it at home. Stay tuned. Let's get going.
So, okay. So I'm gonna give you, first of all, here's Ruben. Ruben is a black belt in fucking Taekwondo. So he has some lethal kicks. And on top of that, being a fitness Chad, shout out to Chief Rocka on Rumble. Shout out to all you dogs in Rumble. What up to you boys? Drop your fucking most vile shit in the chat there, because you could say whatever you can on Rumble. Chief Rocka, $1 Rumble Rant says, Ruben is one handsome motherfucker. To think that this guy is in his early 30s, he looks like he's 21. Yeah, he actually just turned 30. Ruben's got a heart of gold, man. I love that guy. He's a really great guy. We have a good vetting process too. We really don't let shitty people on the program. There's this douchebag Indian fucking dentist that wanted to come on the program, and he's like, you know, and of course this guy's like fucking midget man syndrome, 5'4", just arrogant dickhead. And he was like, oh well, you know, he was like trying to talk me into like letting him come on the program for free. I was like, bro, what the fuck is your problem, bro? Are you like, how are you so much of a douchebag just because, you know, he was a dentist, so he thought he made some money? I was like, look here, bro, listen here. Okay. I remember when I was 5'4". Okay. And there was a lot of overconfidence issues. I was, you know, trying to project because I was such a little manlet. Okay. I get it. But being a dickhead with a fucking ego, nobody's going to want to hang out with you no matter your height. Okay. You have to cultivate a great personality. This guy was such a dick. I was honestly, only reason I wanted him to come to the program so I could fucking beat his ass in the ring. This is how much of an arrogant dickhead he was. Right. So God, this fucking, we don't let shitheads on the program at all. See, like the precision training. This guy's name is Mark. I like this guy. This guy fucking good trainer. He's a strong guy. He's a womanizer too. I could just tell by the way he was talking. He was out here. He's popular too. All the girls like him. He's Mr. Muscles out there. Really great guy. Mark over at the BGC Muay Thai Center we were at. So look, this is where Trey fucking rocks Lou, but the camera guy was moving, but you can see the tail end of it. The camera guy is at the bottom here. Okay. So he's gonna walk around the corner, but Trey fucking whacks Lou clean, and you see Lou's hands like go up, and he fucking sits down, and we all start laughing here. Like you'll see. Ruben got him good with that jab. You see that? Trey was lighting up his body, but Ruben got him good with that jab. Look at this. He kind of leaped in and turned him around with it. Boom, right there.
Good job, man. Tokyo, but first of all, congratulations to all you guys that stepped in the ring and fought. That is amazing. The average man in our soft-ass generation is not doing that, so you're already a step above the rest. Okay. Now, what we're gonna do?
Face is all beat up from getting punched in the face by Ruben.
This is something I do as a guy who really focuses on having a clear mind and having high levels of inner game. What we're going to do right now is hot cold therapy. So we are actually going to go into the sauna, and we're going to get really hot. We're going to stay in here for 10 minutes, and then immediately we're going to be jumping into the ice bath up to our necks, 3 minutes minimum. Up to our necks, okay? I want you to pay attention to how your mind feels after this, okay? Because for me, this really calms my mind, calms my anxiety. If you have too much really important stuff, I do this weekly in Tokyo, 2 to 3 times a week, sometimes 4 or 5. This helps me out a lot. I'm a high-performing guy. So if you're an entrepreneur, high-performing individual, you do a lot of brain work, etc., this is really, really good for you. So we're going to go in right now. And after that, we're going straight into the ice bath, okay? So let's roll.
7 minutes and I'm gonna do a commentary after this. You can show it there so they can see. Yeah. Kind of like flip it around so they can see as well. Yeah.
Close that. You don't understand. They were going to come to the front gate. What's your neck? It's nothing. This is nothing. As soon as it's because like she has to see.
I don't know if you guys ever do hot cold therapy, but like go from the sauna, get really, really hot to the point you're sweating, and then immediately you go into ice water. Dude, it is one of the best feelings. Stay up until your neck until 3 minutes along are done. Dude, it gives you such mental clarity, and it gives you, for me, it just kind of really calms my mind down and gives me like such just like a calm and peaceful aura. It's phenomenal. It's really phenomenal.
So you don't start though.
Okay, yeah.
And also, like, don't.
Yeah, there you go. Christian Martin says hot cold is one of the best therapeutic shock you can do. Can't recommend enough. Yeah, I got my, so I had to make a choice with the penthouse. to get a sauna or to get an ice bath, and I decided to get an ice bath because I want to do ice baths every day. I've just seen, looking at the data, doing an ice bath as soon as you wake up is just like, dude, primo.
Touch, don't touch. No way you're touching. You can offer hand, you can offer a high
say,
five,
hey,
but never touch. Yeah.
Not like
No. Don't do that.
no.
And like you can stop them. Maybe this is already too much information. We should just focus on the opener. But you can stop them. We can, let's say, walking like this, and you can point, you know. And then when people turn, they look, they stop.
Got it.
And you don't have to say anything. You can just point. Yeah, they will turn. So you can also say, I met you there, like I saw you there or something like that. That doesn't matter, you know, if you want them to stop. If you want it, and then if they stop, you can do the like, hello, what's your name? Nice to meet you, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then don't pull your hand away. Like, don't pull your hand.
Oh.
Don't grab onto them. Like, first grab and then be dead fish. And then see what I do. Like, do I pull my hand away? Do I sit here? If I sit here, you relax your hand and then you're hand in hand. Then
if they pull away,
if they pull away, it's not a bad sign. Just the fact that they gave you their, you know, they're talking to you, they open. Okay. They give you. So you're just testing to see kind of how much they like you, what's the level of contact.
Trying to gauge it. Right?
Yeah. So for example, if they hold your hand and you relax your hand, it's already like pretty man to woman, you know, like you're already hand in hand. You definitely can pull at that moment, and you know, again, say like, okay, let's have a cup of tea. So see if she asks a lot of mistrustful questions.
Got it.
And if she doesn't, get in a grab and go to the hunter. I know.
Look at Ruben here, bro.
Good place.
Look like a fucking total Chad. Looks like he's texting some girl. Complete transformation in this guy.
If she does, he can, I guess, go to a cafe. Like if she, not just one time, like 2 times, 3 times.
Okay.
Or even she says, oh, what shop are we going to?
Got it.
Then if you get in a grab and go to, like if you use any excuse, she will stop in front of your hotel or building. Okay. So there's no point in doing that. Except if you don't give a fuck. Like if let's say you're right here and you're approaching her and then you live in this building like Danny.
Yeah.
Right? Then maybe you don't give a fuck, you know, like you're okay, let's go in, you know, like and if she says no, okay, like, bye. Yeah. But if you really want to calibrate and, you know, improve the chances, you have to, you know, go at her pace.
Just go back, right?
Go at her pace.
Okay.
Don't her pace. Yeah. That's the fastest pace you can go, her pace. Yeah. And you have to figure that out. What's her pace?
There he is doing the approach. Talking to her.
Just you get her contact and then, you know, talk with her a little bit more so that you can, in case it's not true, you fake it that you're having a good time with her, kind of thing, you know? Okay. Like you're not just, like she's not intimidating to you, like you got her contact and run away, right? So you're enjoying hopefully you are enjoying the conversation with her, right?
Yeah. But I told her previously that I was gonna look for a place. I was looking for a place to eat. I asked her if she wanted to eat, as well, but she's actually working at the moment.
Yeah.
She's passing out these flyers.
Yeah.
And her coworkers are like also around the building.
Yeah. So she's being watched and stuff. Yeah.
So Pammy and I were talking about like because she's working, you could probably angle like, or if she told you she's working like when she's off, then maybe we
invite my friends, and I have like something like 30 minutes before I go to my hotel. Or be like, I have to do something with my friends, depending on what she's saying, you know. I have to do something with my friends, but I'll be free later, so maybe we can, you know, get a drink together, something, cup of tea, and then get her contact, then continue to talk with her a little bit more, just, you know, random stuff, and then leave, But don't stay too long, because if you stay too long, it's gonna, at some point, I don't think it was your case,
because she really liked you. But at some point it's gonna go stale, and then.
And I also think because of work, she might get a little trouble.
Yeah. She might
talking to this
start
guy for
feeling
so long.
uncomfortable, like damn, like you know, people are watching. This guy's not leaving.
I'm trying to work.
There he goes. Oh.
Yeah, hi, my name's Trey. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri, here in the Passport Pro program. So, yeah, it has exceeded my expectations. It's been really good. Everyone's, we got a bunch of great guys here, having lots of fun, also learning a lot. I mean, I've learned quite a bit about investments, and that was kind of my main goal coming in here. So, yeah, it's been.
One thing that was on the program that it's not in the documentary, we actually had Joel Littman do 2 sessions. Joel Littman is a mega super financial TradFi genius. And the only thing is Joel said, he just didn't want to be on camera because, he was just going too based. But Joel Littman is a guy's multimillionaire, fucking big dog, big pimpin'. This guy runs his own business. He's just his own man. He's killing the game. Fucking amazing guy. Just cannot say good enough about this guy. And he helped all these guys out with their finances, but he didn't want to be on camera. So, like I said, all the bonuses you think it might be a stay at home and just see everything. No, like the real sauce is there. If I am in your face every single day and sizing you up and giving you feedback for 10 days to the point that the way we give feedback too is like, there's no negotiating. You're going to be like, okay, like I clearly need to do this. Okay. You're going to change. Your life is going to change. And you're going to like me because I'm a fucking amazing person. I'm a great friend. You're going to have a great time.
Amazing, really great experience. I'd recommend it to anyone. I think we did the Ring of Fire, which was boxing, basically, or Muay Thai, and then we did the hot and cold therapy as well. I think that whole day was probably my favorite experience, just because it's good to sweat it out, get in the ring. I've never been in the ring before, so yeah, it was a really good time. Just good bonding with everyone too. And then the hot and cold therapy, it definitely, you can see the benefits of it mentally and physically. It's good for recovery. I've played football for a long time, so I was doing ice baths and stuff, so I've always enjoyed sweating it out and, relaxing after. It feels really good. Yeah, everyone's super interesting. Everyone comes from a really different background, unique, different jobs and stuff. So it's really cool to meet everyone. But everyone has a really good heart. So that's like the biggest thing, I think. It's really easy to get along with all these guys. There's a lot to learn as well. Like Lewis is a really cool guy, and he knows so much about crypto. Like hearing him talk about it is really amazing, because I came in not knowing really anything at all about crypto. So yeah, John is such a great guy. He really cares, and I was drawn to him initially because he's like a charismatic guy, but he also comes across as very genuine, which confirmed through this program. He is a super genuine guy, has a lot of great advice, really fun too. And, he really has taught me quite a bit as well, just about relationships and stuff. And that was also something I wanted to learn about, was like relationships with just men and women, intersexual dynamics. So yeah, he's taught me quite a bit, and it's been a really great experience. So I think the motto of Money Muscles Game and Frame is really just a good thing to live by. Because it promotes like a really healthy lifestyle in a very well-rounded way. It's important to work out, to be able to defend yourself. You feel more confident in those areas is like important. Also, just being able to go after what you want in life in regards to relationships and women. So having those that foundation to build off of and just continue to grow it is, it's huge. And so when I get back home, I'm going back to work, but that's part of it. I got the money part, work hard. So I'm just going to continue
working hard so I can, you know, make my future goals come reality. So yeah.
Man, there's actually quite a bit to list, but since I'm going off like latest, I think probably makes most sense. Probably the fighting, because I've never done that. Like, so we went to the elite Muay Thai training facility gym, and I'm pretty like athletic, and I'm into fitness, and I wasn't really prepared for this one.
Most guys aren't.
I would say this is the most enjoyable because it got me to try something different. And yeah, it's something that I might actually continue to pursue afterwards as well. I'm usually a guy that's a stickler on certain things, so I don't deviate too much. You can say that with food, you can say that with the routine, you can say that with my outfits and clothing, right? I grew up, you know, playing basketball, so naturally I guess my go-to outfit would be shorts and a t-shirt, right?
Hey, listen, across all platforms right now, we got 83 live stream viewers. That for me in the shadow banned state of this channel, I am practicing gratitude because we got, let me read down for you guys real quick. Okay, we've got 41 people on YouTube. We got one person, Old Faithful, whoever that is, keeps popping in on Twitch. Is that you, Billy? It's just a moderator. We got 24 people on X. X like has been actually pretty wild. It's been getting a lot more viewers lately. And then we got 21 people on Rumble for the greatest moment of gratitude. I'm grateful. Instead of like being bitching and crying, I want to be a good leader. I want to be a good example. Okay, guys, we're going to get through this. We're going to work through this together. You and me, the Hot Dude Army, we're going to figure this out. It's going to be no problemo. Okay. So Billy says, no, that's not me. That is a viewer. We got one honorable soul. God bless you, whoever you are on Twitch watching me every day. I love you. Leave me a comment so I know who you are. But yeah, Mr. Sydney, dude, what a big change as well in his life.
You know, that athletic teacher or so forth. But when it came time to actually in this program, one of the things that was mentioned is kind of like dress your age. And it wasn't meant to be like a put down. It was meant to be like, hey, you know, there are other type of clothing that's out there, especially nicer clothing. And so we did go on that, you know, that I guess experience to actually go to some of the nicer shops. They didn't have to be the most high-end shops or anything like that, but just find some clothing that's, you know, something that you can wear out when you're going out on a date, leisure, hanging out with friends even, or just some sort of event, just to, you know, fill out your wardrobe and not always have to wear shorts and a t-shirt. It just expanded my, I guess, horizon in terms of what are some of the other options. And it turns out like, this is actually really nice when you actually put it together and see what are those potential outfits that you can get, and you know, just try, and then once you kind of walk out and about, you get all sorts of compliments. Not even just out, you know, in the real world, but even when you're taking photos, I'm getting tons of compliments already off this outfit, especially. I joined this program specifically to level up and to, you know, be open-minded and be a sponge, right? John's very detailed in kind of what look he wants to go for, and it makes sense, right? Like, obviously, you know, for men, it's like, you know, shirts, pants, and so forth, but also things to consider that, you know, you mentioned is the season.
I don't know where you follow me from, but thank you.
What are you looking to do in that outfit? You know, are you trying to have dinner? Are you trying to be just outdoors? So there's all sorts of things to consider. But, you know, we tried a whole bunch of outfits, and basically that's sometimes that's what it takes, right? Sometimes things that may look good in your mind and visually, you might see a picture and you try it on, it probably, you know, it might not be the best outfit or you know, shirt or pants, but you know, it's just a matter of just kind of going through and just trying all the different options until you find something. And so that's why, you know, working through John on that, again, just very detailed and very willing to adjust also, but keeping a theme in mind. So I anticipate a lot of my friends back home, they're just gonna probably just notice a different me, and that's the intent, right? I don't want to come back the pre-Sydney to this program. I want to show that obviously I've grown a bit, I've learned a bit, but also I want to continue it. So I've always kind of mentioned, or actually asked that question in this program, like, you know, that is a concern, you know, how do you carry that when you go back home? And it's just, you know, again, taking all the things that we've learned, taking all the things that we've acquired, whether it's the outfits and some of the activities that we've done, and then try to make sure to fit that within your schedule back home.
Listen to this most fucking detailed testimonial this guy's giving. You guys really think I paid this guy to say that? Listen to the detail in this testimony.
Right, and surround yourself maybe with different people. Maybe, unfortunately, maybe you have to cut off some folks that are not aligned to where you're at now moving forward. So I look forward to going back. I'm sure a lot of folks are going to be like asking questions, which is fine. I'm you know, definitely, you know, willing to answer any questions. I just want to ensure that folks know moving forward, they're going to get I think, a new and improved me. So, yeah.
I would say the Ring of Fire was probably my favorite moment so far. Everything's been great overall, but like just being in the ring, just training, putting out energy, like that's when I'm at my happiest. I appreciate all the effort everybody else put into it. I hope we could do it again someday.
How was what do you think of John as a sparring partner?
Oh, he's good, man. Like he got me a few times. I mean, I don't really box, but it was really fun sparring with him. I always try to spar with people higher skill than me, because then that helps me improve. And that just goes for everything here. So like it's good. What's great about this program is being around a bunch of high-level individuals that I can learn from and you know, pick their brains and just like learn something new, something that I didn't know previously, and then that helps me improve as a person in various aspects. I mean, I enjoyed it. They're like cracking jokes in the background, making me laugh, so we were able to get some really good shots there. Appreciate everything Will did, finding the locations. They're really good locations. Yeah, I mean, the photo shoot was pretty good.
And when
I'm pretty happy with it.
And when you got the photos, how do you feel about it?
I thought they were. I thought they already went through FaceApp. They looked pretty good, but no, those are just the baseline photos. I feel like I've always been like this, but I feel more like, I don't know, unlocked, empowered, you could say. So more, I'm better at like chasing what I want. So, because I'm trying to get better at day game, and I hope to improve some more while I'm here. So back where I'm from, night game isn't really a big, nightlife isn't huge where I'm from. So everything's got to be through day game or, you know, something else online. So I would say eye contact. Eye contact's a big one. Before, I would always kind of just like walk up to people and then kind of like surprise them. I don't know. I'm kind of like a ninja, I guess, or I'm invisible and then, like I sneak up on them, you know, and like that's not okay. So, just making sure that like people can see me, and just like having more of a presence is very important. And then, you know, just saying hello. Say hi.
So, favorite events. I actually really enjoyed the boxing. So that was my first time ever boxing. So I didn't really know what to expect. I was hot as balls in the gym. I'm pretty sure they didn't turn the AC on purpose just to make us all sweat. But it was really like a confidence booster, just to be able to say like, hey, I've done this. I've stepped in the ring. You know, I punched them in the face. I got punched. just doing all that and like learning all that was very exciting and rewarding. Oh gosh, so when I was in the ring, well, first one was, since I'd never done before, my endurance was like so low. Like we did 2 rounds, 2 minutes each. Like the second round, I was definitely exhausted after like the first like 30 seconds. You might see that in the video. But also trying to, I was like, okay, I gotta hit him, but then I also want to make sure he doesn't hit me too hard. So, like, all that's going through my mind. It's just like so much like information and trying to make all those decisions.
Shut up and take my money.
Yeah, so it's typically day game. One thing that I've kind of learned about myself is I like to go at like a little bit of like a slower pace when interacting with girls. And Pommy's always just like, go, 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 pedal to the metal. I'm just like, that's not exactly like how I want to run things, but I understand the benefits of that and understanding like, hey, you need to go fast when you see that green light. So whenever I'm around Pommy, he's just trying to force me to like take the next step, just go, just go. So that's a little bit mentally challenging for that. So doing day game and like night game. When I get home, I think I'll understand that you can go as fast as possible. Like, because I've been dating at home and I've had success at home, things typically are a little bit slower. And I've usually kind of tried to take that routine and apply it to every girl I meet there. Where coming here, there's some girls that you can just invite over. They don't even want a date. Like, you just invite them over. Where in the US, that's like has like a massive like stereotype. So just understanding like there's some differences, and if you see green lights, just go ahead and do it. Like, it's okay to rush things. Just fucking go find a stairwell, fuck them there. Just take them back home if they're like down for it. So just understanding that and applying it.
We talked about that, how Pommy and there are times when the girl just wants to go. Sometimes they want to bang in the club. If you want to talk about stripper game or nightclub game, home party game, so much more. Sometimes they're just down to go right then and there.
That's my life.
Yeah, it's a lot easier. Being in the military, you don't smile. So I had to learn how to smile on command, but it's easier. It's easier, and you start learning, your like, I guess, poses. Like what looks good for you, and you just get better over time. I've gotten so good at the ads, I don't use dating apps anymore. They're just like a factor of 10 compared to the amount of leads that I can generate through an ad. With the quality of the picture and just the location, it just works. And it works extremely well. And the quality of the women that you get from the ads is far superior than on a dating app.
And this is a guy, for you guys, that are you young guys that are so, worried about, can you make the turnaround in your life? Vince started following me at the age of 50, and he's dating girls in their 20s. These girls like him. He's on a warpath. He's killing it. And so for you guys that have excuses, I'm sorry, but they're non-existent. Your excuses are non-existent. Okay. Your excuse is the excuse that you can't get the change that you want in whatever your aspect of your life. No excuses. Okay. 0, not allowed. Period.
I think I'm like at like a fine-tuning stage right now, because I've learned so much in the first program that I'm just tightening up my shot group on areas that need a little bit of improvement. John is amazing. He what's the word? He overgives. Like, he puts it all. He is so passionate, and any question you ask, he's on it. He's just an amazing individual.
All right, guys. What a week. I gotta say.
So, and then this is the graduation ceremony where we just give out the awards and stuff for the guys who graduated. Luckily, all these guys graduated. Unfortunately, Andrew dropped the ball and he fucking booked some trophies out in the boonies, and we couldn't get the trophies to them actually in fucking oops, what's going on here? The fuck are you doing? Fucking piece of shit. Sorry. That's why we had to give Daniel his award and Sydney his award in Orlando. They came out. It was lucky. I mean, think about it. Those guys had such a blast in Manila. They flew to Orlando to link up with each other and link up with me again. Okay. So I thought he was from the Tokyo program. He is. Vince was from the Tokyo program and he came back again. Okay. So, I mean, we are just not stopping anytime soon. Okay. We're not stopping anytime soon. We are getting people filling out the application now. So shout out to Alexander V. Thank you for filling out the application as well. Again, so if you guys want to come, if you want to be part of this, fill out the application. It's free. Don't think you can't do it. Just get on it right there. Okay. It's right there in the description box. It is here as well. Fill that out and we'll get on a call and have a chat with you. And if that's too much for you, if it's a little too much of a time commit, don't worry. We're going fully digital with the Masculine Empowerment Network on August 1st. Okay, we're rocking and rolling for the rest of this year. Pedal to the metal. So go scan the QR code in the upper right-hand corner or go right here to the masculineempowermentnetwork.com and then put your best email address right here and then click on that notify me button right here and you'll be in there like swimwear. Let's do a quick check on how many people are on the waiting list. We want to get 200 people on the waiting list. We're almost 25% there. We are currently at 42 people on the waiting list. So go to masculineempowermentnetwork.com, get on the waiting list. Guys, this is the thing. We are, you know why I'm probably getting shadow banned, to be honest with you? Because I'm really giving you like the nitty gritty how to actually succeed. I've been sending my videos to YouTube to fucking review because they automatically demonetize everything. And then I have to click an application to like have them re-monetize it. And some stuff has been demonetized. Actually, I'll show you guys behind the scenes real quick. So, you know, I think because I've just been given too much sauce. I've been given too much straight up like fucking value. If you just look at what I've been saying, and the quality of the content coming out, you know, it's just, they are, let me see which ones they shadow banned. Yeah, see, okay. So take a look at this. Look at this. Okay. So the Red Pill Sunday sermon was deemed inappropriate, bad for monetization. The Starter Girl video was deemed inappropriate. If you want to learn about how to get a Starter Girl, that was deemed inappropriate. The free consultation Friday was also deemed inappropriate, deemed, you know, apparently not monetizable. The Richard Cooper drama video, people love that. The debate also was that. And then the Make Money, that was confirmed by review to be not good enough for you guys. Luckily, Learn Game has not been demonetized. And I don't really care about the monetization because I make fuck all. But the thing is, if you are demonetized like this or limited monetization, it lowers the reach that YouTube pushes. So I don't know. I got to figure out what's going on. We're clearly in some kind of shadow ban on the channel right now. And this is why Big Tech's going to lose down the road. Because honestly, this fucking infuriates me. It makes me so fucking angry. Because they think that we're just stupid enough to think like, oh yeah, there's no shadow ban. Like, especially all those fucking losers on Reddit. They're always saying there's no shadow ban. Like, okay, really? And when Elon Musk bought X and was like, oh yeah, like there's just clearly a bias here. These people are throttled. Everybody's throttled. And yeah, it's all good. So yeah, go over to rumble.com and then search for Modern Life Dating. Rumble, we've got 20 people live over on Rumble. And listen, I'm grateful for every single person. I'm not going to turn sour and be negative Nancy and cry about whatever. It is what it is. This is my mountain to overcome. All right. So if you guys want to follow me, make sure you follow me on Rumble. God knows what's going to happen here. And with the state of all these, I mean, censorship is, you know, what's crazy too, is like they're just getting so desperate. That's why they're just increasing all the problems on content creators that, you know, that don't listen to massa, that don't listen to the mainstream narrative of, you know, just be ashamed of being a man, hate yourself for being a man. You know, it's just it's what a crazy, I mean, we're winning. That's what it means, really. It means that we're winning. So I'm excited to be here every single day. So tomorrow, Tokyo Crypto Show, season 2. What is an ETF? We're going to be talking about that. Strength of the market, what's going on. And then Thursday is Deep Japanese Seduction. I may or may not have a guest, female guest with me for that one, a companion, because you're just going to hear from a woman's mouth too, just like how these Japanese guys and their game is just, the finesse game is just unreal. It's unreal. And then Friday, free consultation Friday. Saturday, probably going to do something maybe game related. Been getting a lot of requests. Leave a comment. Tell me what kind of show you want me to do in July. I'm live streaming every single day in the month of July because we're getting ready for the Enrollment and Masculine Empowerment Network. So again, if you guys want to get into the Bangkok program, fill out the description box below. Get on the waiting list for the Masculine Empowerment Network. Just go all in, man. Go all in and just say, you know what, fuck it. I'm just going to take an incredible amount of action on my life and turn everything around. I'm ready to rock. I'm ready to roll. And we got you. We got you in here like no other, my friend. Like no other. So until then, we'll be here tomorrow with the Tokyo Crypto Show. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.